And hello, my dear sweet Netherlings. Welcome, get on in here. Where the fuck did I go? What the fuck, bruh? Is this broken from earlier? What the fuck is this shit? There we go, better fixed it. There we go. What the fuck? Come back, you fuck. Come back, you fucking fuck. There we go. All right, there we are. It still broke from earlier. Let's go. Hi, I popped in. How goes, little jellies? We're back once more. Hey, what's up? What's good? We're here again, right? Let's do our thing. How we feeling? How we faring? You guys looking after yourself? You doing your thing? You enjoying yourselves after our earlier shenanigans, our totally normal happenings that happened on stream or didn't happen? You guys enjoying totally normal happenings? Yeah. Did I rest? I got myself some lunch. I had a little bit of food, did my thing. Hi, Zanny. Hi, little devils. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Hi again. I've got my coffee. I've got my Netherlings. And we're going back into doing a little bit of Minecraft, would you believe? Okay, it's going to be like a little cozy yap stream. I have been desperate for a little cozy yap stream, Only popped in a couple of times during that stream, but what the heck? It was good. Felt good. Got physical. Gonna get physical. Gonna get physical. I also did a workout too and took a warm shower after that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, goodness, that's nice. I did take a warm shower after the stream as well. I was like, oh, nice. I took a nice shower. I got myself some lunch. I did my thing, But it was good. I hope that the jellies all had a lovely little time enjoying themselves during that. We got very physical, worked up a good sweat. It was nice. I might actually work out during the stream because you gave me some motivation. Oh, hell yeah, that's lovely to hear. That's wonderful to hear. Let's go. What a win. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad I was able to do that for you. Hell yeah. Thank you, darling. I still reside in jar. I still reside in a jar. Oh, no. Jellies in shambles. Jellies are always in shambles. It's fine. I didn't contribute to the culture. The culture was already there. You guys were already in shambles in jars. It's fine. Zanny is the mindset we follow. Yeah. You guys were just doing your thing, enjoying a little bit of jar time. I hope you're enjoying the jar time, Did you you get to enjoy. It's like a little getaway from being solid. Also doodled a little. I have two questions. Is Jellies and Netherlings the same? Like two different names? Yeah. It's like a little pet name I have for you guys. Like Netherlings is a mouthful, so sometimes I just call you Jellies, Because you're little evil jelly sheep. Your little evil jelly demon sheep. It's good. And of course, Smoky Paul, watch the VOD while playing Buckshot. Got distracted and shot myself after magnifying a live one. Chomps, bites your face, rah, runs away. Oh, goodness. Look at this little Netherling. Looks at what's in the buckshot gun. It's like, yes. What am I here? It shoots self? Oh, that's wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Smokey. I'm glad you enjoyed. Let's go. I think my ability is very, very slowly returning. Very slowly. It's fine. This is going to be a cozy little stream for you guys to like congeal, consolidate. You guys are going to get to become a solid. You guys are going to move from being a liquid to a solid with this one. It's going to be a cozy little bit of Minecraft into the evening. We're going to get to enjoy ourselves, have an EP little time, relax, get to mess around in the world and all of that, have our fun, do our thing, enjoy. Who knows? Maybe I'll even shoot someone this stream. It's Minecraft, and I feel like shooting someone. It's Minecraft, so that I'm probably going to have to shoot someone at some point. So, it's there. It's going to be a thing. Hello, right? Hello? It's time. It's time. I'm still healing like a popsicle mold. Fair. We'll just gently put you in the freezer. Wait, you could shoot someone in Minecraft? No. For those who don't know, shooting is when I ban people. Shooting is when I ban people. Although I might be very pleasant and just give people 24-hour timeouts this time. Who knows? Okay, maybe it'll be one, maybe it'll be the other. I don't know. I have a very strict no backseating when it comes to this. When there's a little thing at the top of the chat, I'm rather strict. And what can I say? You know, I'm the bar owner. It only makes sense that I keep a gun under the desk, you know? I hope my silliness can amuse you. It definitely did. I am well amused. I'm well amused, darling. Let me grab my jelly mold. I'm a little melted as well. You guys are fine. Just get in the refrigerator, okay? We'll just crowd you in the freezer or the refrigerator or something, and you guys will be fine. Give you guys like an hour or two, and you'll be back to normal. You guys have had 3 hours since that stream, actually. Wait, you guys had 3 hours since that stream. There's no reason for you guys to still, you know, to still be doing a thing. You guys have no reason to still be melted. You have time. Yeah, you have time. You're fine. Question, are we on the FSP server? Nah, I don't like playing on the FSP server. We're just doing our own one. Oh, goodness. Right? Zanny's the reason I pay attention in science class. It's all good. It's all good. Pay attention in science class, or I don't know. You won't know that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Yeah, we spent it crying. How dare you get sappy after that? Well, it's because my jellies are a lovely little community that I adore, and they're fantastic, and you guys will take care of each other. You know? That's why. It's because you guys are the best thing in the universe. Well, I'm sorry you spent like 3 hours going, like, I don't know. But I don't know. Deal with it. And Voltaire Belmont, thank you for the 2 years. The 2 years, darling. Thank you very, very much. It is an honor. I laughed with you, cried with you, and walked with you for 2 years. My salve in a wounded world. Thank you, Voltaire. Thank you so, so much. And yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for walking with me. This has been a fantastic 2 years, and I'm very, very blessed to have got to reach 1,000 streams with all of you. It is a feat that not a huge amount of people are able to make. And hell, 1001. What can we say? You know what, though? Like, we're at 1001. We could wind it all the way back and see what fetus Zanny was like playing Minecraft and being like, oh, I'm gonna sneeze for the first time, achoo, all that stuff, right? Like, fuck me. Like, we get to see that. No. We get to see the upgrade now, right? What a path we've had. It's definitely been a bit of a Fellowship of the Ring path to Mordor type of thing, hasn't it? Oh, God. Right? And K-pop lover, thank you for the super. I was at the gym. Good thing I have headphones. Very true. That was a good one, though, you know? Honestly, I didn't think the binaural would hit so hard at the end. I was very surprised at the binaural at the end. You know, you guys, I can't believe I waited so... can't believe I had that idea so late. I'm disappointed in myself. I should have figured out that earlier. I'm disappointed in myself. I should have turned around and figured out to stick the binaural on way earlier. I thought of that so late in the day. I should have definitely stuck that on. I could have been so much more evil and done so much more damage. I missed the opportunity. That's the thing. I'm losing my evil edge with you guys. You guys are so sweet that I'm losing my evil edge. I'm choosing to give you guys chances to survive. I mean, then again, it was a really good ending. It was a really, really, really good ending. You know, it was it was a very good ending. We ended strong. It was a very strong ending. You're getting soft? Nah, never. We just gotta redo the stream. Well, I mean, I guess we're just gonna have to run it back. We're just gonna have to run it back, right, guys? Oh, we'll just have to, you know what? We'll just do monthly Membies workout streams or some shit. We'll do that. We'll do those. We'll just slam those somewhere in the mix as well. Just have Membies ASMR workout streams. That would be fucking great. That would be the most cursed thing imaginable, but it would be amazing. Well, there we go. Actually, please, bruh. That would actually be a fun one, though, right? Sold, no takebacks. Sold. Listen, I still have to do a personal trainer ASMR now after you guys, okay? After the jellies invoked the right of roll for it, I have to do a personal trainer ASMR. So that's got to be done. See, help. But jellies are. We know you're asking for help, darling. But like, we both know you don't want to be helped. Okay, it's fine. We get it. It's cool. It's okay. You don't want to be helped. That's fine. It's okay. You don't know. It's okay. We both know this. Oh, goodness gracious me. Right. Let me just. There we go. Much better. Bro, I hate that he's right. Exactly. None of you want help, okay? None of you want help. You want to go deeper. You want to be like, oh well, there goes everything, right? I can't believe. I mean, heck. My ears are blessed wearing headphones. See. Back up. Well, exactly. You're right where you want to be. You're in the club. I mean, look at the club. Best place in the world, right? Aw, it's cute. I mean, come on. What's outside of this club? We wouldn't have the little Netherling there with the latte. We wouldn't have the nether latte thing going on in the corner, right? Wouldn't have the little lights that swing slightly that way. Truman, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Tee-hee. That's just a fact. Exactly, my little Netherlings. Exactly. Would anyone even try and remove that? You can't be removed from the club. You guys are legal residents of the club. That's the thing. Well, you were here first, so technically it's yours. That's the rule. You guys were here first, so you're the legal residents of this place. You know, you have what was it? You have like eminent domain or some shit. Oh, goodness gracious me, right? I'm too EP for this. Fair. I have to admit, I'm a little EP, which is why I want to do some cozy Minecraft. I figured that it was cozy. Also, in case you guys don't know, the reason we're not doing Phantom Abyss today, because I know that technically Phantom Abyss is on the schedule right now. Boop. It's right there. However, we are switching out of Phantom Abyss. I looked it up online. In case you guys weren't at the end of last stream, I looked it up online and kind of did my little bit of research before I was going to play, and I found out last night that apparently these servers aren't being maintained anymore. And from the reviews that I was looking through, apparently that's made it so the servers aren't really stable to play. And because it's a game that needs you constantly online in order to play, because you're connecting to a server, if the server hasn't been maintained, then it means that you're getting constant DCs. A lot of people said they weren't able to play for more than 20 minutes at a time without there being a DC, because no one's maintaining the server. So it's looking like, so I kind of figured I'd make an executive decision and switch out games. And considering how much you guys liked Minecraft earlier this week, I thought I'd bring it back, you know? Have it be a little sneaky switcheroo, you know? A little switcheroo. It's a shame. I was actually really excited to play that game. But you know what? It is what it is. We ebb and we flow. Oh, yeah. We ebb and we flow. Exactly, Minecraft time. Exactly, Exactamundo. But you know what? This is already going to be a yap-heavy stream, so what do you say I start cracking open a little bit of Minecraft, and we hop on in there, shall we? It's going to be yap-heavy. It's going to be me just dicking around and having cozy times with you guys, but yeah, you know what? We deserve it. We deserve some cozy times, as far as I'm concerned. After all, you know, you guys went through a lot today. You were very strong Netherlings who went through a lot today, right? You did such a good job not falling apart. You were very strong. Oh, goodness. Yeah, strong. Yeah. Were you not? Were you not? Did you not do really, really well? Who are you? Minecraft, no pregame yap. I know, but I figured I'm going to be yapping a ton during Minecraft as well. And like, you know, it's kind of house flipper coded. So I might as well turn around and be like, oh, well, we might as well. And what can I say? I'm feeling a little eepy and a little cozy. And I feel like this is what I really need as well. So come on, let's get on it. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. It's already me going to be yapping a bunch as we go. So tea my hees. All right, tea my hees. Oh, goodness. Tee-hee. There we go. I'm now scared to watch the VOD. No, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. There's nothing scary there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Netherlings saying they're scared to watch the VOD. What are we talking about? What's going on there? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Nah. No. It's all fine. It's all good in the hood. There's nothing bad there. What are you talking about? And speaking of VOD, hi VOD gang. How you doing? How you feeling? How you faring? Right, I hope you're doing well. Come on, get in here. We're doing our thing. We're doing a little bit of cozy Minecraft. We're dicking around, kind of doing our thing in this silly little game. So get on in here. Come on, come, get in. Get in now. Get in now. Or else. Get in. Oh goodness. So last we were out, we were doing a little bit of our own property hunting, doing our thing. We built a little home over here. I shot someone. You know, it's standard stuff that happens in Minecraft, you know. We got our nice little home. We've kind of worked on it. It's 2 rooms now, which, you know, it's a start. It's a start of something. Oh, goodness. But yeah, we're just kind of building up our little house, doing our... The fuck it? Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. Ah, great. We moved into a bad neighborhood, everyone. Look at these fucking guys. Look at these fucking... Look at these guys. Hey, happy birthday. Look at these fucking guys. Look at that. Bad neighborhood. Little pillages and shit. You fucking hell. Those are like they're solicitors. They're... You guys still over there? They're just staring at me. I'm gonna go move somewhere they're not. I'm gonna go somewhere they're not. 'Cause I really don't vibe with that shit. They're ghosts of the people that you shot. I only shot one person. It's fine. I'm just gonna leave them be. I'm just gonna leave them be. I do want to head over there to get to those lovely little maple trees as well. I wanna check that out. So you know what? Let's go on a little adventure. I do love exploring. Do you live in a valley? I kind of got a nice view out from my home. It's nice. Can't wait to gentrify the property. It's gonna be good. You know, those are some of the locals, but don't worry, we'll push them out after enough time. It's gonna be good. You know, then what we'll do is we'll probably put everything back on the market for like 10 times what it was originally worth and hope that, you know, upper middle class millennial hipsters end up taking up the property space before we move on and do the exact same thing to some other poor underprivileged community all over again. It'll work out. Don't worry. I got this. And Smoky Paul, thank you for the super Smoky Paul. Sadly, the art mines demand my presence, so I gotta run. May I ask for buckshot Zanny to combat the brainworms and downs? Sending much love. Mwah. How are you ever going to bring yourself to pull the trigger if you've got doubts? Put them aside. They get in the way of victory. You'll never be your best self while that stands in the way. There you go. Sorry, he's not great at giving emotional support. He's not great with emotional support. He kind of sucks at that. But you know, maybe that was emotionally supportively compelling? Question mark. Oh, bunnies. I mean, we're the same person. He's just me, but competitive. He's just me, but actually cares about something in a competitive sense. Look at these bunnies. Look at the bunnies. Hi. Hi there. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. You know, we'll plant some of these outside my house as well. I like them. Let's do our thing. We deserve it. Yeah. What? Can I not eat bunnies? Okay, listen, bunnies deserve to be eaten on a certain degree, okay? Okay, bunny murder 2 days in a row. Oh, you're right. I would be setting a streak. All right, where's that rabbit? Where is it? Where'd it go? Bunny, where are you? Hello? Come on. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay. Stay right there. I need a streak. Wait a minute. Come back. I'm gonna get you. 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 Come on. Ooh. Oh. Wait. Oh. Wait. Come back. I'm gonna get you. Ooh. Leave him alone. Oh no. Oopsie. Well, you know. Not the rabbit. I know. As soon as you said bunny murder 2 days in a row, I was like, well, that's hard to resist, you know? Like, it's pretty hard to resist when you give me the option of, you know, a maintained and well-supplied criminal career. You know, it's very difficult for a gentleman such as myself to maintain a solid criminal career, you know? This is how we're reminded he's a demon. He's dead, bunny. Hey, and 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the 5 months. I genuinely don't remember how I ended up here, but I'm glad I did, teehee. Classic Netherling moment. How did I end up here? Who's this silly little guy and how did I end up here? Actually, I don't know why. So actually, it's a bit of a weird phenomenon, and it's a bit of a Netherling phenomenon, if I'm totally honest, right? First of all, thank you for the 5 months, but second of all, right, I've always found it really interesting how Netherlings don't really know how they turned up here necessarily. They just sort of did, and I really weirdly like that, you know? Like, they just sort of are just here one day. And normally people are able to be like, oh yeah, I came in around this thing. Oh, I liked this thing. Oh, well, this was the kind of thing that I wanted. Also, I kind of want to move here as well. Not going to lie. This place looks so much nicer. I mean, look at this place. This place looks so much nicer. Oh, this place looks so much nicer than when we built before. Not going to lie. And we could totally flatten that out and make like a nice thing. Oh, and this is good. And like, oh, well, there's a bit of a cave here, but like, nah, that's more of like a little trench. Well, there is a cave. Yeah. I don't like building next to caves. I'm going to be so real. He ruins it for me. I do kind of vibe with this place, though. Not going to lie. Kind of like the little glade. I have zero recollection of how and when I spawned here. Right! You guys are just here one day, and I'm like, well, you know what? That's part of the magical Netherling kidnapping charm, you know? Like, you guys are just doing your thing 1 minute, and then the next minute, it's just like, oh yeah, I've always been a Netherling. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I think I ended up here because of a clip, but I have no idea. See? See? You just sort of... we were born here. Aw, was charmed by you. What terrible taste. What terrible what terrible, awful Then again, you seem to like, you know, mean little guys that like to bully you and each other. So, you know, fair enough, I suppose. I mean, if we're calling a spade here, I mean, you know, it happened. Dog, you've seen my taste in Oshi marks. I got a horrible taste, bruh. You got like the most self-destructive Oshi marks. I swear down. You're just like, oh yeah, you know what? Here are my Oshi marks. I just want the world to destroy me. I'd like, let's go. This is what I got. I'm here to suffer. I'm here for one reason, to suffer. Let's just build a quick little crafting table. And then, oh shit, do I not have enough wool for a fucking bed? Ah, it's fine. I know it's night, but we'll try and get home. Yes, whatever. Yes, whatever. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. It's night, but we'll make it work. I think it was this way. Yeah. I remember seeing Zanny with Ryza, and I found him very charming. Aww. Again, awful taste. What are you doing? What are you doing enjoying the Incubus of all people? Oh, shit. Skelly boy. Ow. Die, 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 die. You know what? I'm not going to be able to fuck this thing up. I'm not going to be able to fuck this thing up with a fucking stone sword. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. I see my home from here. Oh, well, two of them. We're just going to go around. Yeah. We're just going to go this way. Come on, there's home. We're just going to gently make it back home. Souls of the dead bunnies will... yeah, you know what? Let the souls of the dead bunnies fucking try. Let the souls of the dead bunnies fucking try. Okay? Listen, the first bunnies I ran over wasn't even my fault. Like, that was not my fault. Really. Because I was driving and... oh, look, mushrooms. I was driving and the bunnies ran out into the road. And what was I meant to do? Crash the car to avoid hitting the bunnies? Like, no. I just kept driving straight. Oh, no. They're under my wheels now. Okay? And then when I came back, I made sure to drive slow just behind them to get them off the road. Like, listen, far as I'm concerned, I'm the hero in this story. I'm the hero in this story. Everyone else is the problem. Whoop. Speed ray. Alright. Almost home free. Yeah. There we go. It was the story of the man who thought you were a hooker. Oh, God, that weirdo. God, never move to London. I'll say that. Fucking hell. Never move to London. Never move to London. It's just better if you don't. Just consider never moving to London. Ever. Ever. It's a fucking hellscape. London is a literal fucking hellscape. I swear. Swear to God. Swear to God. London's a hellscape. Ooh, a rabbit hide. Let's take one of these and... you know what? I'm good with that. We'll just eat this real quick. Yeah. Wasn't planning to, but I'll keep that in mind. Good. Good. Never go there. Terrible. The fuck was that noise? Was that a... The fuck is that? Why the oh, there's a fucking creeper right outside my fucking door. Oh, great. Do you want to fuck off, mate? Well, this house is about to get fucked up. Well. Well, I'm beginning to think that maybe we don't live in a good area. Wait, is this my house? Yeah, this is my fucking house. I built it. I did it like one evening after, like during a stream. We played a horror game and it ended too fucking quick. Alright. If there's a creeper outside, then we're gonna put our shit in a chest. Then we're gonna jump that bitch. Alright? This is the plan. Okay, that creeper thinks they're fucking better than us. Let's put a little chest down here. Move our shit in there. Then we're gonna jump them. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry. We're gonna show that creeper what's good. Actually, before we do that, I'll punch out a little hole in the wall just so we can see what's here. Yeah! What the fuck? Bro. Bitch. 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 You guys see that shit? Hey, who the fuck is around my house? Oh, is that a cat? What is with the creepers and shit near my house? Did I move into a... there were pillagers here yesterday. There are creepers here today. I swear. I think I've moved the wrong side of fucking 2nd Street. I swear. See, I moved here for the gay foxes, but I turned out to have a bunch of creepers. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I needed somewhere to live. I didn't think this was a bad area. Turned out it was a bad area. You know, I just wanted to be somewhere peaceful. Somewhere chill. I swear I saw another fucking creeper on this hill. Don't try me. Gay Fox, have you seen a creeper? No? Kitty cats? Kitty cats and foxes? You know what? It's fine. We'll just lay down a bunch of fucking torches and be like, oh, listen, no one come near us. We'll just lay down a bunch of fucking torches around here and make this place look fine. It's okay. It's cool. That's going to be our trick for the home. We're going to lay down some torches. The view's too nice. We got to gentrify this fucking place. Like, let's go. We got some coal here. We got some sticks here. All right, we got these. We'll slam some of these. Where are they? We'll slam some wood in there. We'll get that all up and going before anyone knows. You know? Nice and easy. Just grab this. You know, it's a good neighborhood. Not great people around. That's fine. You can expect that. I expect that to a certain degree. You know? What can I say? I don't live in the best place right now. You know? It's all right. But still. But still. Still get the random drunk guy trying to fight me. It happens. Teehee. See, bro, you can tell I'm not auto-jumping. like Dream because I'm using my spacebar. You can hear my spacebar as I do my Minecraft parkour instead of doing my auto jump plugin. I know nothing about anything with that, and that's the only thing I fucking know. Literally, I know zero fucking info when it comes to that shit. I know zero. Where the fuck is the music, bruh? Hello? Bruh, crank that shit the fuck up. Give me the fucking music. Kitty cat, right? We're gonna head down the hill. We're gonna go mine some more shit to fucking craft in mining and crafting. You get what I'm saying. We're going down the fucking hill. Long story short, we're going down the hill. This is where we go during the day. Yeah. We do our thing. Get local sustainable materials and all that bullshit. Yeah. Here we go. Sometimes the music comes and goes. Well, bro, listen. Yeah, I need it. It's fine. You know? But I like being able to yap with having something in the background. I like being able to yap to my netherlings, you know? Being able to turn around and torment them. This is the way we do it. This is the thing. We talk, we yap, I torment you. You pretend you don't like it. You actually do. You know, that's the way it goes. You say you hate it. But then you turn around and you bludgeon me with something and I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah. Fine. Right. Easy. Your presence is torment enough. And who's in whose stream? I enjoy your yapping. Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. Alright, we'll go down here. You don't have to say it out loud. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Can't have you guys getting too feisty. Can't have you getting too feisty. Alright, we'll go over here. Zanny stream, yay. Yeah, we're just doing some chill Minecraft. We were going to do Phantom Abyss, but the game servers are kind of fucked. So I figured, you know what? Let's do some cozy Minecraft. Next week, we're going to do some potion craft. I'm going to see whether or not the... I had to get up early this morning. I picked up a USB to USB from the store so I could see if I could set up the capture card for my Nintendo Switch. If we can get away with doing a little bit in Fire Emblem Three Houses next week, that'd be good. I'm going to see if we can get some Fire Emblem Three Houses, you know? Do our thing. So yeah, Potion Craft looks fun. Yeah, I'm going to see if we can do Potion Craft, some Switch games, you know? That kind of thing. I've never actually done a stream from a Switch before. Or, like, I've never actually, like, used a Switch for streaming. So, hell, it's going to be me doing vibes. Three houses next week? Yeah, 3 houses next week. If I can get the capture card all set up, it should work, you know? It's just that matter of, like, making it work, you know? But it should work. I just need to plug everything in and see if I can get it all running right on OBS, but we're going to find that out. We'll find that part out probably on Sunday evening, because tonight I'm editing the ASMR that I'm hoping to drop tomorrow as well. So I'm hoping to spoil you guys. I did say I wanted to spoil you guys towards the end of the month. I don't know if I said it out loud or to myself, but I did say that at some point, I promise. What's that? The capture card or the ASMR? If it's a capture card, then that's just the thing that's needed in order to make your Nintendo Switch see that. What is dropping an ASMR? Like an ASMR audio. I make those on Membies, so like, you know, it's a little thing. Yeah, I make those. They're a nice little switch up. They're a fun little change of pace. I always like, I try and feel like, I want membies to feel like it's actually something that like has value as opposed to like something that's just sort of there, you know? I like to feel like you're actually getting something for your subscription, if that makes sense. Because like, I know that technically, like, yeah, technically you're getting whatever. Can it not be 3 minutes before stream? Have you know, I did it an hour before stream last time, all right? That's plenty of time. I did it 3 minutes before stream once, okay? And that was because I overslept, not gonna lie. And you do it one time and suddenly it's like, oh, that's all you do. Okay, I do it one singular time. I get a little silly one singular time. Right, you got your Xaniax rest, but it came at the cost of you having to, you know, get an ASMR 3 minutes before stream. But listen, the worst time was when I dropped one while we were live. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. If we're talking about the bad ones that I did, there was that time we were doing House Flipper, and you guys were like, "Oh, bet, oh," and I'd like, "Oh, yeah, push him, tempt him." You know, and I was like, "You try me, see what happens." And you guys were like, "Oh yeah, try him. We're gonna try him. We're gonna see what happens." I'm like, "Fine." And then I drop one, and you guys were like, right, literally sibling energy of like hitting the bigger sibling, and then as soon as you get hit back, just immediately crying to mom. Like, literally. It's like, he hit me back. I'm like, oh, okay, I see. The most evil of evil. Listen, whose fault was that? Wasn't mine. Looked like your own fault. Fiend level. Look like your own fault to me. I don't know. You guys were just like, "Oh, you gonna get him," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure." You sure? You give annoying big cousin energy. What kind of big cousin? Do I give like fun big cousin? And how closely related? This is very important. Both of them are very important. Like, are we talking like second cousin, third cousin? Like not blood related cousin, but like, you know. Do you give like not blood related cousin so it's kind of fine? You know, like, or do I give like Caleb type cousin where like, you know, where it's like, for fuck's sake, Zanny. Is it like Caleb cousin, you know? Or is it like cousin in like the 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 kind of way, you know? Is it that way? I need to know. This is very, very important. You realize this. Just don't. Just don't. Don't what? Like, because if you think about it, right, you know, like, you know, hush and behave. But what if I didn't? Crazy work. Crazy work. None of the above. Okay, but like the Caleb type cousin, you know, where it's like, oh, you know, that. Do I give like, you know, the, hey, I think I want to be more than siblings. You know, that kind of thing. More than siblings was fucking crazy work, by the way, from that stream. The more than, if you guys remember from the confessional with 𝓲𝓼, where it was like, 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, I think I want to be more than siblings. I want to be more than siblings, 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽. Let's use the shovel to like kind of dig around our home a little bit. I wanna make sure there's like a little entrenched part here. None of that, Incubus. None of that, Incubus. I hope that you guys did have a really fun time with 𝓲𝓼 though when I raided you in. Like, he's always the one raiding into me, so I'm like, fuck it. We're gonna flip the script on him. And second to none, thank you for the nether stare. Cheers to you, second to none. For fuck's sake. What? 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, I think I want to be more than siblings. I'm just saying, that was like the worst pickup line I had ever heard. Like, oh my god, I love you like a brother. Let's be more than siblings. Like, oh no, I couldn't. And Chummy, thank you for the nether stare. Cheers to you. Okay, but it's so cursed it works for my 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 bullshit. That's why I love it. Cease this. But funny. But have you considered but funny? Oh, we got time. We can probably try and like we can probably mine a little bit. You ain't wrong, but still. Just saying, it writes itself, you know? But I'm just saying, this kind of thing writes itself. It's peak. I'm not going to stop until there's an unironic 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽 use in fanfiction. Oh, you know what? We could check out that abandoned village, couldn't we? The one with all the zombies in. I mean, there are mushrooms over there. Oh. Oh yeah, there's that giant hole there as well. Wait a minute. I really need to make like a map or some shit. Because like, not even gonna lie, this place... You know what? I'll use the dirt that I've got to build a fucking beacon next to my home. That needs to be done. Listen, 𝓸𝓼𝓽 in fanfiction, okay? There needs to be a fanfic where there's an unironic 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽. Oh, goodness. I don't even have a torch. Why the fuck did I do this? Go to AO3. What do you mean? I already exist on AO3. It's fine. It's fine. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of my stomping grounds. You know, let's... I kind of want to build this out a little bit more. Let's get some of these... Oh, those are pine, aren't they? Do we have any pine laying around here? We don't have pine. All right, back down the fucking hill for us. Let's go. Let's go. Such is the impoverished nature of living in Minecraft. Okay, wrong type of tree. Those are the pines. Those are the pines. All right. We might want to check out that little valley as well down there at some point. I hate it here. You fucking love it here. You love it here, okay? You love it here. Don't even, okay? Listen, every netherling is like, it's everything's so terrible, okay? But guess what? You're still here. You're still like, stupid Incubus. They're always like, I hate him, stupid Incubus. Stupid Incubus, how dare he spoil us? Bruh. Tee-hee. How much time do you spend on AO3? Just curious. Not a huge amount. I like, not a ridiculous amount a day, but I check it like a couple of times every once in a while. You know, it's kind of one of those ones where like, I'm less into reading myself. I think I've just fallen out of like the creative reading and writing place that I was in. And like, as much as I do love it, I think it's just with the amount of stuff I've had to do lately, I'm just sort of like, I haven't had too much like me time, if that makes sense. I try to have more me time. I think it's really healthy to try and have like a decent amount of time that's just for yourself. It's just, you know, it's just been difficult for me to do this year, I think. Maybe it's with all the time that I've been taking at the gym, because that's taking up more and more time as well. But like, what can I say? I think I need to take like a little bit more me time where I just do stuff for my brain instead of like stuff for my body. It's balancing that out, you know? But yes, if you're wondering how much time yes, I do have an AO3 account. I have my own AO3 account. It's not. It doesn't say fucking Zander Netherbrand on it, but I have one. You know. All right, here we go. The days in Minecraft are so short. I wish they were longer. Here we go. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. All right, let's get the fuck to bed. What do we even do? I have been head patted. I've been fucking head patted. What the fuck? How the fuck dare you head pat me? The fuck? Oh, goodness. All right, let's just build more onto this shit. All right, first of all, yeah, let's just build some fucking... I hate that my brain was like creeper sound. All right, so let's get this done. All right, slap this over here, grab this over here, grab these. Okay, easy. Laying out some of these planks. We're just gonna, first of all, we're gonna just like grow this fucking place out. Okay, it's nice, it's fine, but like, is this really where I want to spend my rest of my old age? No, not really. No. You know, I need a better life. You know, boop 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And Pairs, thank you for the super. Sometimes I wonder how you balance spending all the time you do streaming, plus writing, plus recording, plus whatever the fuck else, plus gaming, plus gym. I think people have this, how do I put it? People have this idea that a life needs to be balanced, and I'm going to say some toxic shit, but fuck it. So people have this weird idea that what you do in life needs to be balanced, and that everything that you do needs to be balanced. That's wrong. That's bullshit. People succeed in life through great periods of imbalance, in my opinion. I think that turning around and actually having periods of your existence where you aren't really balanced, where you're entirely focused on one thing, not two things, not three things, one particular thing, and you've just let that take over your life, is kind of the best way to do it. I don't think that sitting there and like expecting you to be able to like perfectly balance things out from the get-go is necessarily right. I think that it's something that happens over time. You achieve balance over time, but actually being able to puzzle everything out, no, I don't think people do that. I think it's a very like Hollywood thing where it's like, you know, having your shit completely together. I don't really have my shit together. I mean, I have things that I prioritize, but like there's a difference between prioritizing something and being like, oh, I have my shit together with this, you know? So I think that's probably like a pretty big thing. Okay, that makes more sense, right? Like, do I think I am strict with myself, right? I'm very strict with myself. But I also know that usually sleep is the first thing to go out the window with me, because I'm kind of just like, well, I don't really need that. And then at the same time as well, the writing and recording, well, let's go through these one by one. So streaming, I feel like I stream as much as I'm able to in a week, you know? I like doing it. It's fun. I enjoy having like a lot of time here. My Netherlings are literally the best thing ever. So I can't really sit there and be like, oh, well, here we go. You know, I've never really been of the mindset where streaming particularly feels like work, which really does help. I know that sounds insane, but the fact that I've never viewed this and viewed spending time with you guys as a job, really, really does a lot for me. The fact that like, because of the way I feel about you, it never feels like I'm having to commit to a task. It feels like I'm simply doing something I would already want to do, but with, you know, with friends. So it sits really, really nicely. So it allows me to have a lot of energy. A lot of the stuff that people, a lot of the stuff that people turn around and like are like, oh, well, you've got to have this thing, or you got to have this thing. Nah. And what that does is it frees up my mind for other shit as well. Video games. Well, shit. We already do a ton of video games during the week as well, so that helps a lot when it comes to managing my time and being like, oh, well, if I want to play a game, I wait for perms for it. If I want to do a thing, I wait for perms for it. I'd say the biggest time sink is probably just self-care. Self-care is the biggest time sink that I think I have. And I think that in my opinion, in the right scenario, I feel like self-care should be the biggest time sink everyone has. So when I say self-care, I mean stuff like showering. I mean stuff like, taking care of my hair. I mean stuff like, brushing my teeth. I mean stuff like going to the gym. I mean stuff like making sure my laundry is taken care of. Like stuff like doing my dishes. I feel like that's my biggest time sink. But I think that even just sort of that, it should be your biggest time sink. It should be the thing where looking after yourself for those things should take priority. And I have this weird fucking dislike. Oh, here we go. You've provoked me. Pez, congratulations. Everyone give Pez a round of applause. They provoked the Incubus by accident. Congrats. But no, I'm sick of these weird fucking like ideas of being like, if you're spending all your time cleaning your house, then you're wasting your fucking time. Oh, you need to be on your grind set. If you're turning around and wasting this time, oh, well, you need to be more productive. The productivity bullshit comes from people putting themselves in positions where they're completely unbalanced. And that makes sense, because there are periods of life where you are going to value productivity over those things. If I valued productivity over streaming, I could easily fit in another 3 streams a week, but that would mean not going to the gym. And I know that in order to keep sane, I have to go. Like, it's very simple. That helps my mental health, and it does a lot for me. And I think that there's kind of a weird, I don't want to say stigma, because I hate the word stigma. Stigma feels very, it's kind of one of those bullshit words, but there's kind of a weird stigma about being like, oh, well, I'm not doing this because of the fact that I particularly want to. I'm doing this because it benefits me mentally, And I think that we're allowed to say that we don't enjoy tasks that maybe are good for our mental hygiene, I think that keeping a clean mind is like really, really good, and I think that it's very beneficial. But I think that we have to be allowed to say, like, yeah, oh, I love meditating. No, I fucking don't. I hate that shit. Fucking hate it, right? Oh, well, I love going to the... No, I'm gonna be so real. I don't love going to the gym 78% of the time. Like, I don't fuck with that. Like, 90% of the time, I'm like, bruh, I don't fuck with this shit. The fuck? Like, I just want to get this done, get in, get my shit done, and fucking leave, And as for the writing and recording, like... Yeah, I like writing and recording, but it also sometimes feels like it's the most work part of work that I do, It's the most jobby part of the job, where it does feel like I'm very, I guess, locked in place during it. So, the idea of it being something where it's like very, very goal and detailed oriented, is something that I fuck with, but I also like don't fuck with, That's the only way I could sum it up. Like, you're allowed to be like, I don't fuck with this thing. I've never really been one for this thing, and just sort of vibe with it, honestly. Yeah, and that's not to say that you can't enjoy things, you can't have fun with things, you can't go out and like do stuff you like, but I think that when it comes to balancing things, yeah, sure, my sleep's always the first thing to go out the fucking window. I'm very quick to turn around and just be like, oh, well, it works. It worked, But also part of it as well is when it comes to like, gaming and shit like that, I always feel like when I have my free time, and I mean my free time, the time where I've turned off my phone and I've made sure that FSP cannot get in contact with me no matter what, and I'm like hiding from all that bullshit. I make sure I only do stuff I enjoy. It's also setting boundaries. I think boundaries are really, really important. And Ashley, thank you for the super. We were talking about cousin stuff like 5 minutes ago. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Zander Netherbrand. Gotta love him. So, but I think setting very, very hard boundaries. Like, I personally have really hard boundaries when it comes to, like, FSP stuff contacting me outside of, like, the hours that I'm normally on. Like, I've had it before where I'm just like, if I am contacted after this time, you will not hear from me. You will have to wait until the next day. I will not turn around and, like, answer. After this time, I will not answer. After this time, there is probably no chance of me replying. And I don't think that's a bad thing to do. Again, I know people are like, oh, well, you gotta, no. Like, I can be a team player, but also there's that point where you're just like, no, no, I don't get much time for myself. So you know what? No, you know? And I think it's a good balance to hold, you know? I'm very strict with that. I'm very strict with, like, where I allow it. And I'm also just very strict with the relationships I have as well, where I don't really like to throw myself into relationships with people where, like, I feel like I'm not giving back energy that is, like, being returned, you know? Like, I feel like there's a trade going on where a person gives and takes. There's energy that's received and energy that's given. And when you feel like you're giving more energy consistently than you're receiving, then, like, you're allowed to just be like, well, this ain't the one. You know, this is not a trade that is necessarily in my favor. And it's not a balanced one. So, yeah. Real. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, I'm kind of very strict with that. So yeah, no, I think that's how I've managed to, like, keep things very, very together. I don't think people realize just how important, like, boundaries are when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like boundaries are weirdly important. And, like, as a society, we're kind of gently nudged to be like, oh, well, you know, what if there's a situation where you gotta shelve your boundaries for some of that greater good? Like, fucking greater good, bruh. Like, nah. You will not get me turning around and, like, answering the fucking work phone after X amount of time on a Sunday, you know? You get one Sunday evening a month for a group meeting, and then as soon as the work stuff is done, I'm gone. Like, as soon as the business stuff is done, nope, no more Zander. Nope, done. Nope, I've punched out like 20 minutes ago. Nope, I have already mentally punched out 30 minutes ago. All right? Like, that's it. I struggle with work-life boundaries. Wait a minute, let's see that. That was important. I struggle with work-life boundaries a lot. I don't live in the place where I work. Right, like, that's the thing. You've got to just be able to be like, nah, this ain't for me. Like, I don't fuck with this. Like, no, this ain't the one. And I think being able to be like, no, this isn't the one, or no, I'm not interested in pursuing this is a really strong way to be, you know? Obviously, it's not going to win you a huge amount of friends, but at the same time, like, would you rather have a whole bunch of people who are friendly with you, or would you rather have peace? And I think every time I would rather have peace. I would rather have peace. I would rather have like my own space. I would rather have my own freedoms. I would rather have, you know, kind of everything that I could get my greedy little hands on. I always feel like I don't do enough, so thank you for this talk. See, that's the productivity myth. That's the idea that you need to be doing more, right? So here's something, right? It's the classic thing where we're told to work smart, not hard, but then at the same time, we mythologize the idea of hard work and, like, working ourselves to the bone. But if you're working smart, then you shouldn't be working yourself to the bone to begin with, you know? It's, it's a cultural incompatibility, you know? It's kind of one version of culture. LARPing is another version of culture, which is like wild dio. If I work good, I just get more work. Exactly. So work less good. That's my advice. Work less fucking good. Be worse at your job. Listen, if you doing good at work nets you more work and like you're on salary, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Become like 30% worse at your job. Dead ass. Okay? Dead ass. Become worse at your job. Be worse at your job. Be less productive. Be worse at your... Like, that is actually my advice in that situation, though. Like, if your work's not being given its, like, proper due, then, like, be worse at your job. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. It does. It does. It genuinely does. Like, that's the thing. If you're being paid to time, not to task, then, like, fuck, you don't need to put in extra. You don't need to. You don't need to give a fuck. Hell. If they're going to want more afterwards, then don't give them more to begin with. Say no to small things to begin with. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a process. It's a process. You don't become good at saying no to things and people overnight. It is a process. As much as I make it sound fucking easy, you don't become good at being like, I don't fuck with this. I'm gonna bounce. This ain't for me. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Like, you don't become good at that overnight. You actually have to, like, kind of put in the work, which is, you know, a bit of a shame, but I'll take it. You know? There we go. People pleasing is the biggest enemy of founders. It really is. It really, really is. It really, really is. There we go. My days. I'm yawning so fucking much. This might be a slightly shorter stream because I'm a little eepy. All good, tee-hee, tee-hee. It's just me being fucking unhinged today. Oh, and of course, Genesis Zora, thank you for the super. In my experience, if you actually get too good at your job, you get passed for promotion because you get pigeonholed into that position. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You get typecast, you get pigeonholed. There's only so much you can actually do. Just don't be too good at anything. Just don't be too good at anything, or if you are good at something, wait till someone needs you to do something for them and then hold a favor over their head. That's my advice. Like, it's hard to get pigeonholed if everyone owes you a favor. So, try and collect favors. try and collect favors. It's your kind of, consider it banking, you know? Consider that. Good idea. Exactly. Blackmail them. Actually, let me have a little sippy sip of my coffee as well. Yeah, maybe that'll perk me up. Much better. There we go. And Pez, thank you very much. Minimum salary equals minimum effort. More than that, equal it. Don't do more than you're paid for, and don't gain anything from. You don't get anything from that. Anything. People just take advantage of you. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Again, like, you know, you get what you put in. You get what you put in with this kind of stuff. If no one's willing to put in with you, then don't invest in them emotionally in the first place. Like, that's just like the biggest piece of advice I can give. If they're not going to chip in with you, then, you know, don't bother emotionally investing in them in the first place. Like, everyone wants to fucking sell you on them, but like, no, don't listen to that shit. That'll, oh my god, you'll start off with your works, with the fucking work shit where people are like, we're a family here. We're a family. Oh my fucking days. I will fucking kill someone if they hit me with the, we're a work family. We're not just blank, we're blank. Oh my days. I don't know, that's my pet peeve. My pet peeve is people saying that they're like a work family. I'm like, bruh, no. If I need a fucking kidney, I'm not coming to a single one of you cunts. Like, bro, what do you mean work family? Great. So one of you would donate an organ for me? No. Okay, fine. Then fuck off, you know? Oh, this is going to look so good when it's done. I'll grab the last spare couple of torches as well and throw them down here. And then get rid of this. Oh, I do need some extra torches in there. Ooh, and hello. Wait a minute. Who was that? Who hit me with that? Alika, thank you very, very much for the nether stare, darling. Thank you very, very much. Hey, cheers to you. Cheers to you. Thank you, darling. Tee-hee. Ah, my days. Let's go. Get on in here. Get on in here, you silly little jelly. What does that say? Let me check that. Having some EP Minecraft time. Hi Zanny, quick question. Sorry for a bit off topic. I'm currently working on the fic I mentioned a while ago. I wanted to ask if I have permission to use the dialogue from the ASMR as interpretation. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, no, whatever I do on stream, go for it. Always feel free to take my shit for inspiration. Like, genuinely. It's a compliment for me. It's an actual compliment. I genuinely find it a compliment when you guys take shit that I do and, like, find inspiration from it. Like, it's genuinely a huge compliment. Like, I cannot understate how big of a compliment I find it. Yeah, no, go for it. Go wild. Yeah, love it. Go. Be free. Like, do your thing. There we go. Wanted to get verbal permission? Hell yeah. Don't you worry. You got the, like, yeah, the Incubus approved. Absolutely Incubus in. Incubus approved. Not gonna lie, I kind of like how this place has turned out. It's kind of cute. Don't know what we're going to use all this space for, but fuck it. You know what? We'll do the classic thing where I'll try and house flipper this shit. We'll try and house flip this shit. We'll put this here, and then we'll make another bed as well. Honestly, love how I can start and end my shift with Zanny. What a great day so far. Yeah. Like, that's one of the things I always aimed for, actually. As slightly crazy as I sound, one of the things I always really loved was the idea of someone being able to spend their day with me, how they can, like, start their day with me and end their day with me. You know, where I get to keep you company for, like, the whole of the day. And you guys can, like, do your thing. And then you can turn around and be like, oh, this thing and this thing. And we can spend, like, the whole day together. We can, like, have a whole, like, weekend together. Or a whole, like, work shift. Or a whole evening. Or a whole whatever. Depending on, like, when all of your anythings are, you know? I always loved the idea of that stuff, you know? It's very sweet. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know. I feel like I had a lot of trouble trying to figure out what I was doing at the very beginning. And then I realized, wait a minute. Like, sometimes people just need company. Sometimes people just want company. Sometimes people just want to feel a sense of, like, company and companionship. You know? Sometimes people just want to have that. And I think that that's something everyone really needs deep down. I think that everyone wants that sense of something. And the fact that I got to provide it, or I get to continue to provide it, is like a real privilege, you know? I get to keep you guys company. I get to be, you know, I've said this before, like, I think one of the most amazing feelings is, you know, coming back home from work and seeing someone there excited to meet you when you come in through the front door, you know? And I love that. I think that that's something that, like, it's the experience I always try and, like, give you guys, you know? Even if it's sleepy and cozy and, like, goofy, it works. Let's see what recipes we've got. You're sweet? Nah, I'm a dumbass. Nah, I'm a dumbass. Nah, I'm a goofy little guy. What are you talking about? I'm a silly little dude. I'm a silly little goober. Let's go mining. I'm a silly little goober. Don't even. Nah, I'm a silly little goobster. My days. My days. Don't even try deflecting it. You're a sweetie. Nah. Don't know what you're talking about. Get loved. Teehee. Teehee. Teehee, no. Nah. Just spent 10 minutes comforting. Okay, that wasn't me comforting. That was me being mean about people who care about high productivity. That's different. That's just different. Maybe you found my psychopathy comforting, but, you know, it wasn't intended as such. Oh, what the shit? Why are you not burning? There you go, burn. I mean, I feel like... Oh, this is one of those, like, covered low caves. Oh, it's kind of full of things, though. I kind of don't fuck with that. Not gonna lie. Sheepy, could you not? Sheepy? You know, I am gonna say, even with, like, dicking around with Minecraft, I still kind of fuck with Zomboid more. You know? Maybe it's my inner nerd being let loose, but I still hella fuck with Zomboid, you know? You know what? Let's kill those sheeps over there. We'll get rid of those sheep so we can get a bed and we can have somewhere like over here. Low key, yeah. Like low key, yeah. I'm like, this is chill, but I'm like, I'm playing this and I'm like, this is chill, but like, you know what's also more chill? Zomboid. Your fucks, Zomboid. Oh. You stream times other people don't? I mean, I think it's just the thing where like, you know, people can stream when they want. I'm a strong believer that like, it doesn't matter when you stream as long as you're like entertaining and you're kind of down to continue being entertaining, you know? But I don't think that everyone who like streams is necessarily entertaining, you know? That's I know, toxic take. I don't think that everyone who streams is entertaining, but like I don't think everyone who streams is necessarily entertaining. I don't think that they're necessarily fun to watch. I don't think they're necessarily like enjoyable to kill time with. I think that being able to be like enjoyable to kill time with and actually have fun with is like, it's more important. It's way more important in my mind than like anything else. And I think that like it's a bit of a missing art. And I think especially with like, especially in like corpo circles as well, and like kind of eyeing the more like corporate side of things, I think that it's just a thing where there's a, again, from like corporation POV, there's always a bit of like an incentive for them to look at what does good on paper rather than like before like kind of throwing in with something, rather than being like, well, what actually makes sense, you know? Like there's the paper versus like what is better, you know? And it is what it is. Yeah, sure, like whatever the fuck. But like it's whether or not, I think it's a test of like, I don't know. I guess there's like a bajillion different personal qualities that go into it. But like in my mind, it's just kind of a thing where like, yeah, it's all right. Would I personally turn around and like change the way I did things? No, hell no. You know, but I think that having that little spark of being able to like be engaging and entertaining with people is just the kind of big difference, you know? You can go through the motions and you can do whatever and you can have all of the, you know, you can get pushed to the moon, but like if you're not able to like fuck with people, then you're not able to fuck with people, you know? I kind of want to check out that big cave over there. Because, like, there was that little one there, but I kind of... That one looks really good and deep, and I kind of like that. Nod, nodders. Indeed, nodders. That pig just fucking sneezed at me. Hey, and Barry does things. Thank you for the stuff for Barry does things. What the... I just want to let you know that you've made me more confident to verbally stand up for myself when it comes to with BS at work. You/General made me realize that I need to prioritize me before them, and I will forever be grateful for your rambles for that. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck them bitches. Fuck them bitches. Fuck their shit up. Take them. Break them. Shake them. Eradicate them. Fucking get them, all right? You got this, all right? Fucking smack the shit out of them, okay? Okay, fucking smack the shit out of them so hard their kid's gonna be born with a lazy eye. Fuck yeah, get them. The fuck kind of insult is that? The fuck kind of insult is that? Fuck me. Smack them so hard their kid's gonna be born with a lazy eye. What the fuck? Brother, someone with a lazy eye, what the fuck? Bruh, I used to have a little bit of a lazy eye as well. I used to have to wear thick-ass glasses when I was a kiddo. Don't even. Like, I had to do the corrective lenses and shit. Like, that was why little Zanny had to have, like, the thick-ass glasses, because one of his eyes was, like, way weaker than the other. And, like, I had to wear these thick-ass corrective-ass lenses. Like, these fucking bitch things. And I was like, oh, man, like, these suck. These suck. They suck. They sucked. Right? Like, no word of a lie. You guys know they sucked. I know they sucked, because they fucking suck. They just do. They just fucking do, right? Oh, my days. My days. But, like, either way. I also have like that, so I'll endorse your message. Either way, my point is, hit them so hard that happens, right? That's my point. You're having a baby? Well, how did that happen? Well, congratulations. How did that happen? And I assume you will name it Zander? No need to answer. I already know that's the correct thing. I already know that's what you're going to do. Bruh. Baby Netherling incoming, right? Literal babyling? Actual babyling? Literal actual babyling. Let's go. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very much for the super. Holy cow, Zanny, when you said that insult, I was talking to a higher up and I tried so hard not to burst out laughing. I sucked my lips. Like I just ate a lemon. Listen, Zander Netherbrand, home of the creative insult. Look. You gotta make sure they never know your next move, alright? Never let them know your next move. Keep your insults creative. If they don't know how you're gonna insult them next, then they're never gonna be able to hit you with a meaningful counter, okay? You gotta keep them guessing. Keep them moving and schmoving. Keep them guessing. Make sure they have no idea with the devious ways that you're moving, all right? And make sure that you're hitting the most devious moves possible. All right? Be devious with the way that you move. Where the fuck did that creeper go? Oh, creeper. Creeper Rai, where the fuck did you go, bitch? Where'd this bitch go? Bitch, where you at? Oh, there you are. Hello? Alright, well, fuck. We're just gonna... Hello? 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, I'm coming for that noodle. Bruh. 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 How would you even use up? Trust me, I've known some guys that make use of what they've got, okay? Not great use, but use. Alright, we're gonna mine this fucking coal. Alright, we're gonna get this coal. I like coal. Alright, okay, so on the to get list is some iron as well. We're gonna... Oh, there's the iron. Nice. Oh, easy. We can just mine straight down to it. I think we're good. You know, let's lay down some torches as we go. Because not gonna lie, I kind of like this spot. It's nice and like... I kind of like this spot. You guys get what I mean? Oh, iron up there as well. All right. This is what we'll do. We'll grab the iron. And then, yeah. Yeah, it's just there. I feel like that's 2 iron there versus there's like 3 iron up there. Like, I feel like the smart thing to do is just go to where the bruh. Brother. Random question. Ooh. Brother, remove yourself of this sin. Brother, free yourself. Lift yourself, brother. Really random question. Do you think that characters characters get the revenge on their absolute trauma because their creators gave them? Because I'm a writer, I'm like, I hope I never meet the... Bruh. No, it's all good. My characters love me. They love me, for I am their god. What I write, they love, for I am their god. That is it, unless we want to go, like, full dimensional merge, you know? But that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing. We're not going for the dimensional merge just yet. Not quite yet. Anyway. You know? As much as... It's just back there. We can just get that from back there. Let's actually use some dirt to climb up top. Oh, what the shit? Oh, bro, what the fuck? What are you doing here, bruh? Is that a fucking pillager? What are you doing? I swear down. They're stalking me? They're stalking me? They are stalking me, bruh. Like, could my stalker at least be hotter? Could my stalker at least be hotter? Like, I don't feel like that's an unreasonable request. All right. I mean, they're just over there. I don't even know where they're coming from. They're just chill. They're just chilling. They're chill little guys. They're doing their thing. They haven't shot at me yet, so. Bruh, I just want the iron that's nearby. And Link Pusher, hey, all good. Thank you very, very much for the super. Zanny, sorry for bothering you, but I wanted to know if you would recommend getting the entire bundle of DLCs for Civ 6 or just a couple of them. They have a discount right now with the entire pack. Okay. Character DLCs. How big is the discount? What percentage is the discount? You know what? I'm gonna ask you that. what percentage is the discount? Because some of those characters aren't really worth getting. Like the Ghoul civilization are not really worth getting because they don't really bring anything new to the table. I mean, they're a culture civ. If you do want to go with just having more options for leaders and variety, that is good. But again, like, there is a certain point where I start rolling my eyes when they start reskinning old leaders, like Harold Hadrada, but in armor this time, or like Charlemagne, but in something or other, or like, you know, I roll my eyes a little bit with some of those. But at the same time, if it's like 23% is the discount, nah. I will say, get Gathering Storm. Get Gathering Storm. And I would say don't really bother if it's a 23% discount. Like 23%, nah. Like nah. You're better than a 23% discount. You're better than a 23% discount. Like I'm gonna be so real. You can snap the whole thing up under the right sale for like 90% off. Like, wait for it to be 90% off or some shit if you want to grab all of everything. Because honestly, like, there's not too much in Civ that, like, there's not too much in, like, the expansions that's actually worth getting. I love you, Civ. I love you, Civ, but, you know, I don't exactly look at you guys and think good value. Got it for, like, 15 in the other sale. Exactly. Like, 15 in the other sale. Like, you can do more with it. Oh, my God, they're still there. Oh, my God. Leave me alone, my girl. Leave me alone. The pillagers are just camping out that fucking thing, and I can't kill them because I'm a little baby. So, fucking gay baby. So, what the fuck? I'm gonna fucking kill all these animals as well. Your voice is making me eepy? Good. It's a cozy Minecraft stream. I'm not even doing anything really in Minecraft. I'm just dicking around a cave. Like, like I'm going to be so real. Like, I feel like I'm better with Minecraft when I'm doing it with Ryzar, you know? Because I feel like there's more of a shove for me to do shit. But, like, when I'm playing by myself, I just like dicking around with caves and, like, building shit. That, and I don't like randomly dying. And I'm like, bruh. Now this fucking guy's sat there, and he's taking up space. And I'm like, the fuck? You're walking around, that counts, for real. I'm literally like, yeah, this is Minecraft gameplay, let's go. True. I'm just sort of like a chill little guy. Alright, we got our sand as well. We'll get the sand for windows for our house. That's fine. Oh, I know. I'm just sort of like, we're doing our thing. You know, we'll just bonk this pig really quick. There we go. And head over here. It's nice watching you slowly learn too. I'm going to sound so terrible when I say this. I've never really been crazy interested in learning. Like, I tried, and then I was like, you know what, trying done. I was like, I tried, but now, like, trying done. Trying done. I'm a Zomboid boy. There we go. Same. Right, I'm just a little Zomboid guy. Raw pork chop. Give me the cooked mutton. There we go. I know what I like. Alright. I need this guy to, like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. He's just sort of staring there. Oh, you know what? Fuck this place. Fuck this place. I don't need this shit. Fuck that noise. We're just gonna go home and use the fucking cave near our house. I don't need this shit. Let's go. I'm here for the comfy cozy. Good. That's what you get. You will receive the comfy cozy. We're using the cave near our house. I went for this place because it was fucking aesthetic. And, like, I fucking liked the look of it with the pillars. But with that fucking dude with the crossbow sat there, I don't want to be minding my own fucking business mining and for him to suddenly shoot me in the spine. Because there's, like, 3 of them. And I don't want to piss one off and aggro the other 2. And, like, I don't know, end up with an arrow in my spine. Oh, wait, hello. Oh. Well. Well. Well, that changes things. Well, that's a deviation. Well. Well, that makes things easier. Is that a mine? That is a mine. I see wood down there. Bitch, I just want some fucking iron, bitch. But everywhere I've gone for fucking iron has been like a death trap. Well, there's been something weird off, or there's been something off about it. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, that was a fucking Enderman, right? Or some shit. Oh, there's some iron. Ah, and Sung with Ashes, thank you very much for the super. Or not the super, the gifted jellies, I should say. Thank you very, very much. You know what? Fuck this noise. We're switching to some fucking dirt, and we're just going to build across to that iron, and we're just going to take it. We're just going to do it that way. Because you know what? We've been getting kind of fucked in the ass every time we want to get iron. There we go. Gimme. Gimme. The basement of the club kidnaps another one. More classic jelly behavior. Yet another kidnapping. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Iron. I don't even want to go into a mine shaft unless we got like some armor or something. We'll kill more cows and get more armor. I don't know. I'm one of those people where I'm like, yeah, sure, we should dive in and run around, but I don't know. I like playing slow. I like playing slow and I like building shit more than I like fighting shit. Maybe it's because of the fact that like there's the combat system just bonk and bonk and bonk. But like, I don't know. I like the Project Zomboid one where it's like bonk and shove and push and pull and like timings and shit. I don't know. It's me. I'm the kidnapper. Salutations. I know, I do go at my own pace and everything. Alright. Let's just walk home. How did you even find that game? What, the other one? The what's it called? The pyramid? What the I don't know, fucking... Oh, what was it called? Ah, what was it called? And K-pop lover, thank you very much for the gifted jelly. Thank you very much. Good kidnapping. Very nice, very nice. What the I can't remember the fucking name, but the one that I was meant to be playing at this time. I was going through the perms list because pretty much you got perms for like all the Devolver Digital games, right? So like anything by Devolver Digital, we just have perms for now, right? So that's why I'm able to like hop on Devolver games a little bit quicker. Because like, oh. That's why I'm able to hop on games from like Devolver a little bit quicker. So I kind of just get to vibe the fuck out with that one. And honestly, like, I like Devolver. I think they're fun. And I was looking through their catalog and they had that game listed. So I had a little look and I read through the concept and I looked on there. And then I was just like, okay, this seems pretty fun. So I looked up whether it was on Steam. I added it to the schedule. I didn't check the reviews. I tend not to check the reviews because normally it's like very subjective with people when it comes to like reviews on Steam and stuff. But it was when I was getting ready to buy the game last night. And I was like, okay, now that I'm getting ready, I'm going to have a quick peek at the reviews just to make sure that like there's anything that I need to know about or anything I need to be afraid of or anything to like, oh, be careful, this thing is where it sells your personal data. So I'm, you know, I was like, okay, let's just fucking go. Let's just do that. Let's just check that. So I was looking through and I was like, all right. And I looked and I was like, okay. Yeah. And I saw someone was like, oh, impossible to play. And I saw a bunch of them were like, oh, impossible to play for more than 20 minutes at a time. The servers aren't being maintained by the devs anymore. The devs have abandoned this game. And I was like, fuck, bruh. So I looked at that and I was like, but I really wanted to play. So I looked kind of, and yeah, that was how we ended up having that. So I messaged like Mane-san at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, bruh, I have to change games tomorrow. I have to change games. I have to change games. This is not the one. I was like, this is not the one. This is not the chosen one. Disappointing? I mean, a little bit, but at the same time, like, shit happens all the time. Plus, it's because of stuff like that I'm able to then be like, oh, take this off the perms list, because, you know, we can't play this. So I kind of prefer it that way, because if I didn't do that, then, you know, someone else probably would have added it to their schedule, and then they would have had to have dealt with doing the last-minute switcheroo. And honestly, like, I don't know. I don't know if everyone's able to, like, deal with last-minute switcheroos on their schedules too easy. Maybe it's a me thing, but I always find that like last minute schedule switcheroos are like one of the things that I don't hate. I actually quite like them. To me, it just kind of keeps things a little bit fresher. You know, it keeps me feeling like things are still fresh, which I like. I like feeling like there are still fresh things in the mix, and I like being able to be like, oh, well, I just don't really want to play this day. Obviously, like, you know, I have to be like a certain level of responsible because obviously I give you guys a schedule every week. But even then, I've never really felt especially bound to the schedule. I always feel like schedules are just something that's more like corpo coded than anything like that. So like, you know, so that your corpo masters can do their thing. But like at the same time, I'm kind of just like, like schedules are fine, but you know, as long as you're not going off them every single day and not paying attention, then as far as I'm concerned, they're like a little bit of a suggestion, you know? You're the canary in the coal mine for most of the games on the perms. It's because I play twice as much as everyone fucking else. Like, like, bruh, I wish I could give you a better reason than that, but it's just because I fucking play everything so fast. It's because I get everything done so quickly. The fact that you and we can deem a game bad is so bad that we go, hey, Zomboid. Like, actually, I love that we've got a hey, Zomboid in our little chat. I really love that we're like, oh, this game kind of sucks, bruh. Like, Zomboid. Because we know that it's a game that everyone likes. That's the thing. Everyone likes a bit of Zomboid. Like, I am yet to meet a Netherling that is like, oh, I can't fucking stand Zomboid. Oh my god. Like, nah, fuck that shit. Like, I like Zomboid. You like Zomboid. We like Zomboid. It's a classic on the channel for a reason. Zomboid. 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 Zomboid Battletech Buckshot. Yeah, part of me was like, maybe I should have done Zomboid. Maybe I should have done the Zomboids about now. But I actually don't like Zomboid. I like you. That's the difference. I like you. Well, I like you too, even if you don't like Zomboid. It's a pretty big strike against you, but I guess I guess it's kind of evened out with you sticking with me for years and years and years and years and years. You know? I guess, you know, I guess I get you able to get away with that. Maybe. Maybe you being a prehistoric Netherling works that way. Whatever Netherling. I guess I can forgive you maybe in my heart of hearts. Well, prehistoric Netherling. Come at me, you'll be boring as heck. The fuck? What do you not think I stick around and know where my Netherlings come from? Like, oh, do you think I forget? I never forget. Never forget. I don't have it in me to forget. And mundane. If this is the cozy Minecraft stream, I wonder what the uncozy Minecraft stream will be. Bro, it's cozy Minecraft because, like, I don't know. I like the cozy. The cozy is nice. I feel like this is one of those games where it's like, it's fine being cozy. And I'm not really doing anything in particular. It's just chopping down trees. I see your mouth is running away from you. Let me help you catch it. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, but you haven't disagreed, though. Yeah, but you haven't disagreed, though. Like, oopsie. But also, like, you didn't say I was wrong. Like, oopsie. But also. The secret is Zanny's the one that makes it cozy. I try. And by the way, thank you again, Mundane. I still think your name is really cool. By the way, just giving you a heads up. I still think your name is really cool. Question, hypothetically speaking, what kind of content would you do if you were to do YouTube Shorts? I wouldn't do them. I know that sounds really bad. I wouldn't do them. I don't think I would ever do YouTube Shorts. Like, the only time I would ever put anything into YouTube Shorts is maybe I would just do clips of, like, my streams. And I would just chop up, like, funny clips of my streams and just put those out as shorts. But, like, personally, I've seen the numbers. All right. I'm gonna say some words, and you guys are gonna enjoy me saying words that'll probably get my ass kicked later. When you join a VTuber company, people expect you to be able to expect that you're, like, given a fucking analytics team and a bunch of people who, like, look at shit on the back end. No, that doesn't fucking happen. You don't get a bunch of that, right? So what you have to do is you have to turn around and you have to look at the shit yourself and and figure out things yourself. You have to look at data, analyze it from whatever sources you can, and do, you know, whatever you can with the data that you've sourced, right? So let me tell you, I say this as a fucking as the dude here, right? As the silly little man that loves data. Shorts do fuck all for your actual, like, in terms of health of your channel. If you were doing YouTube Shorts, chances are they usually get pushed out to people who don't watch the streams. And the thing is, when someone does subscribe off of a short, it makes your subscriber numbers go up. Oh yay, you know, no, oh my throbbing pee-pee, my number has gone up. But like, at the same time, it also means that like those people don't tend to tune into streams. They don't tend to ever tune into streams. I think it's something like a 0.03 like rate of people who hit the subscribe button and actually transition from being, it's something like a 0.003 or something like, it's some ridiculous number where like that's like the ratio of people who like click on a short and subscribe off of a short that end up actually becoming a regular live viewer. And like, the issue is that what that does, and you know, I've been speaking to Frederick about this as well, because, you know, like, you know me, I fucking love Fred. Like, the issue is that what that does is it creates a thing called subscriber bloat. And subscriber bloat is a thing within the algorithm which intrinsically makes it more difficult for you to actually reach new people. Because when you create something new, what it's done, and when you make a stream or you do something, is whenever you make something, it's shown to your core audience first, right? It's shown to the people who are your core audience, who are regulars. It's shown to your regulars, your regular viewers, right? And then what happens is it's shown to your casual viewers, right? So people who are more casual will get, you know, your stream shown to them. And the thing is, though, people who come in off of shorts actually class as casual viewers. But if they don't click, that's where the tail stops. Because casual viewers have to click in order for it to be shown to new viewers, right? So suddenly, your regulars matter a fucking lot. Your casuals matter a fair bit. But if you've put yourself in a situation where the backbone of the people who watch you are people who turn around and aren't really there, you know, proactively, they're kind of just someone who clicked on there because haha funny, because haha meme, funny meme man, then like, you're not really building anything. You're building a house on sand. And yeah, sure, like the number bloat will look good for a little bit, you know, and obviously it's helpful in some ways, you know. Corpos love to you know, you beat themselves off over the idea of like a big number might mean sponsor, but like, Bish, I can name like one sponsor we've had. Like I can name like one sponsor in this company's history. So like, you know, long and short of it is like, I wouldn't do shorts just because of the fact that like with live streaming, it's not a good combination. It's not a combination that like works, in my opinion. Damn it. Shorts plus live streaming is just not a combo that like is meant to go together. You know? I feel like if you do shorts as well, and I've spoken to a few of the guys over at Niji about this as well, where like the tendency with shorts is they only tend to really do well if you're already blowing up and have a very large fan base and you're already doing well without the shorts. And even then, the shorts don't blow up on YouTube. Actually, your shorts are more likely to do well if they get stolen and uploaded onto TikTok. So fuck my life. You know me, I'm a quality over quantity person. I am by far a quality over quantity individual. It's the no attention span platform. Well, that's the thing, right? Think of how much of a fucking moron you would have to be. And I'm going to be so real. I'm going to say it. Like, think of how fucking dumb you'd have to be to think that you're going to get viewers for, like, and again, I'm going to be toxic. Think of how fucking dumb you'd have to be to think that you're going to get viewers for, like, long-form content that requires someone to have an attention span. Like streams, you know, like streams through posting short-form content in an environment that's like based around doing short-term silly dances, you know. But what that does is actually the long and short of it is, like, in the end, what it does is it is that by like leaning on shorts, and it creates like an issue with the algorithm where Jesus Christ. It creates an issue with the algorithm where what happens is it's more likely to send you into a death spiral. Because, like, peeps are there for the shorts viewership, you know? And if the people who subscribed off of the shorts now aren't interested, then, like, you're kind of stuck. And it means you're not gonna get introduced to too many new people. And suddenly things are gonna start shrinking. And, like, or you're only gonna get shown to people who are already into shorts. And, like, it creates, like, a death spiral. So yeah, no, pumping out shorts, never a good way to do things. So yeah, that's my thing. This is my behind the scenes tech tips. Clips are more helpful than shorts. Oh yeah, that's why I fucking love clippers. That's why I love clippers. Being a VTuber fan has increased my attention span. Well, at least you got something for all the bad that came with it. At least you got something out of it. Well, you know what? I guess that's a win. I guess that's some version of a win. I guess. Well, could be worse, I guess. Somehow. And River, what's up, River? How goes husband? Thank you for the 9 months. Hey, thank you for the 9 months. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. Thank you for existing in my life. You have no idea how many times you've saved me. Hashtag non-para. Don't even with the non-para. Don't even with the non-para. You're good. Like, you know what? You're allowed to feel things. You're allowed to feel things, and you're allowed to feel emotionally, like, moved by things that have a direct effect on you. Like, I don't know. I feel like when we enjoy a fucking movie, we shouldn't have to say, like, we don't have to say non-para after we watch the fucking movie, you know? It's that kind of shit. Like, hell, you're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to be emotionally affected by things. You're allowed to feel shit, you know? That's what I think anyway. You're allowed to feel shit. So don't, like, you know, beat yourself up and be like, oh, I gotta hit myself with the non-para for this. But, like, no. I'm glad that you did that, you know? I'm glad. Now, why did you decide to shoot me like that? Because I felt like it. Do I need another damn reason? Teehee. See? You're all good. Just remember to breathe, okay? Bro. Do it again. It was funny seeing his reaction. Not being spurred on by your friends to do it again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you're asking for trouble. Oh. Now do it again. Ooh, sapphires. Or lapis lazuli or whatever. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, I fuck with this. I love how just a fight has broken out now. I love how I'm just able to look over into the corner and just see two netherlings scrapping with each other. Literally seeing two netherlings just scrapping with each other in the corner, throwing hands. Just seeing them like whack each other over the head with like whatever's available. Just a couple of little jellies trying to commit acts of violence on each other. Just being like, just turns, sees two netherlings like wrestling in the corner, just knocking each other down. I'm just like, yeah, one did something to the other. I'm not sure what, but something happened there. And of course, Blip, thank you for the 11 months. 11 months, yippee! Hey, yippee right back at you, darling. Yippee right back at you. Me and the cats are fighting in the other room. Literally, like watching the cats fight in the other room. Literally. Laughing like a hyena right now. It's literally just the cats fighting. It's like, I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get got. Hello, Zanny. Question. Do you think people should use clips from their streams as standalone compilation videos rather than use shorts? Thank you. So, my thoughts are that if you're going to use clips from your stream as standalone compilation, I think compilation videos are better than that. I think compilations are better than shorts. By a long shot, right? Because the thing is, if you're doing a compilation, then what that does is it lets you curate like your best moments and it presents them in a really organic way, and it gives people a taste of what they're getting from the stream, right? And it sets a tone. You can't really get a tone off of like 30 seconds. You can't really decide if someone's funny, you know? And a big thing as well with like, again, like shorts, is that usually it's collabs that tend to kind of like, usually it's collabs that tend to be like the best either shorts or like kind of little like clip videos or something like that, right? Usually it's collabs. But the problem is that the metal of a VTuber is not made in a collab. The metal of a VTuber is made when they are alone and have to, you know, interact with their chat and you know, enjoy their thing and be interesting. That's when the kind of metal of the person is kind of made. So I think that the compilation videos are always slightly better when they focus more on like, oh, this individual person, oh, this is what they're doing, this is what they do. I think that those for me are kind of the best ones. It's very easy to sit there and kind of just like let someone else do the thing, you know. Make comments about Oshis and their responses to keep the memory. Yeah, well, I think that's heckin' cute, you know. It's really heckin' cute. Listen to that Minecraft music in the background. Took forever for us to get that plinky plonky bullshit playing. True, I've had to stop myself from watching individual streams, and I like somebody in their collabs to make sure I actually like them and their dynamics in a group. Right. Because it's, again, group dynamics to individual dynamics are two completely different beasts. You know? And again, I feel like I'm, like, okay, so I think a certain degree, right, is I have to rein myself in when I appear on other people's channels, right? Because not everyone has the ability to speak as freely as I do. Some of them have very different understandings with their managements or their whatevers, right? So I have to rein myself in quite a lot when I appear on other people's channels. You know, even in FSP, I've been told before that I need to rein myself in quite heavily when I'm appearing on other people's, like, stuff, right? So the thing there is kind of, well, I don't really love reining myself in, but, you know, does that present, like, necessarily the truest version of myself? Well, not really. But at the same time, you know, it's one of those ones where, like, you know, it's more about, like, oh, well, you know, do the thing. Do the thing. I can't with large collabs. Like, yes, bro, I can't with large collabs because, listen, English is my first fucking language and I can't fucking stand large collabs. Oh my god. Oh my god, don't get me fucking started. English is my first fucking language and I can't stand large collabs. I'm like, well, everyone just shut the fuck up and take turns talking. Like, my god. Like, Jesus Christ on a bike. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Take fucking turns. I know. You're VTubers. You're socially inept. I understand, okay? I know. You're socially inept. Take fucking turns. Stop. Wait. Listen, okay? 2 ears, 1 mouth. Use them in that fucking proportion. Jesus fuck. Right? I'm like, oh my day. Like, nah. Okay, the chaos is fun once the game starts, but Jesus fucking Christ, slow the fuck down and take turns. Oh my, okay. Do we need to treat like this like it's fucking Miss Rachel? Here's the speaking bear. Like, Jesus Christ. Here's the speaking bear. The speaking bear tells us when it's our turn to speak. Okay? Like, oh my god, like, fuck me. It's like, jingle, jingle. It's funny how you become the sweet, quiet guy during... It's because I get told to rein myself in so much. Like, I'm going to be so real. Like, I've been told to rein myself in a few times because of the fact that, like, I say things. Because I say things that are fine for me to say here in Club Netherbrand, but maybe aren't fine for me to say in other places. If you get what I mean. I say stuff in the club that, like, is the club. And what happens in the club stays in the club. But, you know. Also, like, I'm gonna be so real. Like, look at the Netherlings. They're not exactly a normal fucking VTuber audience. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. You're not exactly normal. I don't know whether this has occurred to you yet, but you're not really that normal. I know, you're probably shocked by this development, but, like, you guys aren't really that normal. The audacity... Listen, you get what I'm saying. You guys aren't really that normal, so I can be a little... You guys know I can be a little abrasive. Rough around the edges. Little bit of a thing. Little dude. Little guy. Hey Zanny, sorry, but have you ever considered doing videos specifically giving your advice for experience in VTubing? You give real in-depth insights into the craft. Just curious. No, that's actually a really interesting thing. I'd never thought of that, honestly. I feel like I have a certain level of, like... I feel like I just made the transition from, like, starry-eyed young buck to, like, jaded old man very quickly. And I'm not sure when I made that little transition, but I definitely did. I went to jaded old man at some point. And honestly, like, I'm not exactly sure when it happened. But it definitely did. You know? Oh, goodness. Like, I'm not sure when that change happened. I always felt like I think it was just... I always felt, like, annoyed at, like, the idea that, like... Because I was coming at things from a different angle, that, like, it was an angle that was, like, born of ignorance, rather than me seeing something and thinking that I wanted to do something different, you know? Like... you know, I think that you guys know that one of the last things that I am is, like, ignorant. But, like, the idea of wanting to do something different and it coming from, like, that idea of, like, wanting innovation and, like, some fresh blood in the water is kind of one of those things where, like, it took a little while. It took a little while, and I felt like for the longest time, like, I couldn't really do anything right as a VTuber. And then I realized that, like, well, what if I just do what I want to do? And strangely, doing what I wanted to do just resonated more with, like, you guys than anything I had done prior. So, like, I was like, fuck, wait a minute. And so life is good. Wait a minute. Like, it was the most confusing thing. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm being myself and you like this? Wait, are you sure? Wait a minute. You know, I got told to stay away from this. Wait a minute, guys. I got told to stay away from this. And it was like well, yeah. It's compelling. And I'm like, that was like one of my favorite little things where I was like, wait a minute. It's compelling. That's crazy. I wish I'd been like this since day one. I feel like I would have had a very different experience if I'd have been like this since day one. But at the same time, you know, like, it is what it is. It is what the fuck it is, you know? But baby Zanny, true. I mean, you know, listen. Baby Zanny walked so that Venom Zanny could run. Seriously, though, you have such great ideas. And, it's great ideas while giving warmth and humor to your audience while speaking personally. You're welcoming to questions and take care of the answers you give. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I think I might. That might be something that I go ahead and maybe look at exploring. At the very least, I can give some audition advice streams or some audition advice stuff at some point as well. You know? At the very least, I can do that. At some point, I definitely want to give back to the VTubing community in some way as well. Because, like, you know, as much as it is that strange parent that, like, dropped you off at the side of the road one day when you were a kid and now has turned up into your life 20 years later and is asking for money, like, you know, it's an interesting one. It's still a parent, you know. I'm thinking of building, like, a little fence out here, you know? So it's like a little, almost like a little balcony, so we can look out. It's very modern. The design is very human. If I will fight whoever tells you not to be. Oh, no, that's long in the past now. That's long in the past. Like, I've done my thing. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm doing my thing. I'm fucking balling. Like, you guys know my thing. Like, you know me. Let's be real. Like, we've had this discussion before. Like, literally, like, yesterday. It's like, listen. I'm punished Zanny. I'm Venom Zanny now, okay? I'm Venom Zanny. Sooner, one of these days, there's going to be the old switcheroo where Punished Zanny and Venom Zanny swap places. Because that was what happened in Metal Gear. Well, they didn't really swap places more, but the idea was that Punished Snake and Venom Snake actually were two separate people. But the idea was that Punished Snake created Venom Snake when, you know, after the helicopter crash. Because you know the helicopter crash I told you about in Metal Gear Solid the other day with Paz, where she kind of jumped out of the helicopter but did it the worst way possible? So when the helicopter crash happened, the helicopter crash thing that happened in Metal Gear Solid actually wasn't the thing that put Big Boss, so Snake, into a coma. So what happened then in Metal Gear was the fact that the medic in the helicopter was actually also involved in the crash alongside Snake. And what happened was, during Snake's coma, it wasn't actually Snake in a coma. It was the medic from the helicopter who was in a coma. And what happened was, Snake was actually alive doing fucking special ops bullshit the entire time, trying to build his own secret government nation, right? Or his own secret government and like his own nation. But during the time that the medic was in the coma, who's actually Venom Snake, the medic actually was getting like brainwashed by Liquid Ocelot, or not Liquid Ocelot, that's later, but getting brainwashed by 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 Ocelot in order to believe that he was Snake, and like he was having to replay all of the memories of like things that happened, because they have like memory implantation technology in Metal Gear, don't question it. But like, you know, that's the reason why, if you look at the Metal Gear remakes as well, they've added some extra stuff in there to make it very obvious that you're in a simulation, right? For example, in Metal Gear Solid 4, like, you kind of have the virtuous mission stuff, right? You get the little screen distortions every once in a while and shit like that, right? Because the implication is that whenever you played one of the Metal Gear Solid games or one of the Metal Gear Solid remakes, you're actually Venom getting his mind kind of like dialed with and re-experiencing Metal Gear Solid and like all of the stuff that Snake did as his own memories. So he's learning how to be like the best spy in the world by borrowing the memories of the best spy in the world while having his own personality kind of stolen. But, you know, that's beside the point. My point here being, right, that Snake, Punished Snake and Venom Snake were kind of doing their thing, and they were regularly swapping places after a while as well, because what happened was Snake, Punished Snake, that is, so who's the real Snake? Well, the real Snake doesn't really matter. The real Snake is just simply the idea of, like, the boss's will. But, anyway, the two of them decide to live as one person in the end, right? So Punished Snake and Venom Snake decide that the two of them, now that one's a clone of the other, are going to live as one person with one singular shared identity. And the two of them are, you know, because one of them has all of the memories and one of them has, like, you know, all of the experience, and or both of them have all of the experience. They're like, we're going to live as one person and we're just going to swap out roles. And we're going to make it so that, like, we have one dream between the two of us, and our job is to see that dream become a reality. And it's really interesting, right? And Netherbrand, my Kamiyoshi husband. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know what that means, but hell yeah. But yeah, so they live as like one person. And what happens is eventually Punished Snake, so the original Snake, in order to see his sort of like dream come to fruition, he realizes that they can't be like war fighters forever. There needs to be a change of pace. There needs to be something different, right? So the big difference that he wants is he actually turns around and becomes a senator in the US. He becomes a politician, right? Why? I know, fucking weird, right? Like, come on, the guy's like a legend. Why is he going to do that? Because he wants to essentially influence policy from within and use it to build the nation of New Zanzibar. So, which is a whole other thing. But during that time where he's a politician, simultaneously, Venom Snake, who is still, you know, the same person, is still being a soldier for hire and gathering funds to finance Punished Snake's political career. So even as one person, he is his own anonymous donor, essentially, that's been funding his political career with the whole thing. Anyway, when the time comes that intelligence is received about Venom Snake, and they don't know who Venom Snake is at this point, but when the time comes, they send Snake to go deal with Venom Snake, right? So Snake, when I say Snake, isn't actually one of the regular snakes. So what I'm saying here is the Snake that we're talking about is Snake, Solid Snake, right? So Solid Snake now, as opposed to Snake, Naked Snake, Liquid Snake, you know, whatever. Solid Snake is like the original Snake from all of the games. This is the one that comes about in the 2000s. So Snake turns around and Because, yeah, sure. There are 3 people called Snake at this point, all right? There's 3 people called Snake. But the point is, the Snake that we play because obviously Venom Snake is kind of, Venom Snake and Punish Snake are kind of like, they're doing their thing. But Snake, just Snake, is, because he gets that code name, is actually the cloned son of Venom Snake. So Snake is the cloned son of Venom Snake, created in the Enfants Terribles project, which happens during the events of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, give or take, right? So he's dispatched on a mission to... Venom Snake had a child? Well, Venom Snake had 3 children, to be precise. So Venom Snake had 3 kids. He had Solid Snake... Can't believe I'm fucking saying this. So, Venom Snake had 3 children. So, Naked Snake / Venom Snake, they're the same person, had 3 children. He had, 3. So, he had Solid Snake. He had Solid Snake. He had Liquid Snake. And he had Solidus Snake. Which... which, not gonna lie. But he didn't have them himself. His DNA was stolen. His DNA was stolen while he was working with Major Zero from Metal Gear Solid 4. And the DNA that was stolen... Do you remember Eva from when we played Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater? So Eva volunteered to have the embryos implanted in her so that she could have his babies. But he didn't know that she was having his babies. So... she just really wanted his babies. So she had like 2 babies. And then Solidus Snake was put into a 3rd woman, or a 2nd woman, sorry. But yeah, she had twins because in her words, she wanted to bear his kids. Let's not look any deeper. So yeah, and you know, because she was like, you know, she loved him and she thought she was advancing the world through creating more of him. So she volunteered. Okay, makes sense. Anyway, my point being, Solid Snake kills Venom Snake. And then realizes he has 2 cloned brothers as well. And Liquid and Venom have a weird, like, thing between the 2 of them. Because like, it's weird the way it's depicted. Because Liquid Snake goes from, like... So when Liquid Snake is first depicted, he's like an angry British guy. With an eye patch, right? But, like, when he's depicted in Metal Gear Solid 5 as a child, because it's a prequel, he goes from being an angry British guy with an eye patch to being, like, an angry South African child he becomes an angry kid with a South African accent who's like running a gang of child soldiers as a child himself, by the way. Like, I don't even question Metal Gear at a certain point. We're never given the reason how he ended up in, like, South Africa, by the way. He just sort of turns up there as a child for some reason after leaving a government facility. And, like, all it is this little kid who is literally, like, maybe, like, 12, running a gang of child soldiers. And, like, with, like, a little accent. Oh, and he has, like, a stupid code name that he calls himself. Oh, yeah. What was the stupid code name he called himself there? What was the fucking stupid code name? He had a really stupid code name. He had a really stupid code name, and I'm trying to remember it. The White Mamba. That's his fuck. That was his literal fucking code name. His code name was that. His code name was the White Mamba. As a child, he called himself that because reasons. So yeah. Of course it's a snake. Of course it's a snake. Branding. Of course it's a snake. What do you mean? What do you mean? That was his stupid fucking code name he gave himself. Very on brand, right? So yeah, that's Metal Gear. Yeah, that's pretty much Metal Gear. That's Metal Gear. I hope that you feel satisfied from what you've picked up here. Yep, that's Metal Gear. Yep. Nothing more, nothing less. That's Metal Gear. Yep. That is the whole story. That is all of the story that was done of Metal Gear until the dimensional portal opens up and sucks people into an alternate reality that's set far in the future. But we don't like to include that one as canon. Oh, goodness. It's so stupid. It's so stupid as a series, and I love it. Do you have something against Revengeance? No, I loved Revengeance, actually. I thought Revengeance was one of the better games. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I loved Mistral. Mistral was one of my favorite characters in, like, the whole series, if I'm honest. Mistral is in my opinion, I loved Mistral to the point where I wouldn't have minded if they had made her one of the Furies in Metal Gear Solid, like 5. Or no, 3, 4, 5. 6. Whichever one had the Fury. Which 4? Guns of the Patriots. Like, either way, I wouldn't have minded if she'd been one of the Furies. I would have loved to have seen her as one of the Furies. She was fantastic. I personally think she was like one of the best characters in that game. Yep. Revengeance, and that and Jetstream Sam as well. Jetstream Sam. I don't really include, like, Revengeance as part of the main line, though, because it is a Raiden spin-off game. And, like, come on. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. So it's a Raiden spin-off game. it's a Raiden spin-off game. He doesn't. The memes, Jack. The memes. DNA of the soul. Like. The memes, DNA of the soul. Do you have something against the? Do you have something about this? I don't know. Raiden kind of. It's not that I dislike Raiden, but let's be real. He's not a snake. We all know that the real protagonists of those games are snakes. Like, you get what I mean? Like, the real oh yeah, sure, there are other characters out there that are kind of the protagonist or kind of do things, but like, we all know that it's just the only protagonists that matter are the ones that have snake in their name. And that's not me being toxic, that's just me being very factual, where like, you know, Metal Gear fans know the true protagonist of Metal Gear Solid is Ocelot. Actually, based opinion right there. Based opinion, the entirety of Metal Gear Solid is Ocelot's journey to fulfill the dream of his father. It was never about his mother. Ocelot's journey was about his father. as much as the emphasis is put on like the boss's idea of like motherhood, it was never actually about her idea of motherhood, and it was already too late. Yeah, let's go. It was about his father. Yes, it was about the sorrow. It was about 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽's dad, the sorrow, because the sorrow saw the world in chaos. His mother saw the world at peace, and his father saw the world in chaos, and everyone was fighting for the world at peace and destroyed it into... I'm very 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽-pilled. Fucking based. Fucking based. Actually fucking based. Actually based. Actually, like... You are of my ilk. Let's go. There's a reason 𝓂𝓸𝓼's my favorite character. There's a fucking revolver 𝓂𝓸𝓼 with his stupid guns and him twirling that shit around and being like, yeah, no, I'm fully 𝓂𝓸𝓼-pilled. Actually, full fucking 𝓂𝓸𝓼-pilled. With the idea that he's just trying to reenact his father's tragedy and all that bullshit upon the world, him wanting chaos, and the showmanship thing coming from his dad. Yeah, no, it just all makes too much sense. Hey, you're pretty good. You're pretty good. Him hitting his fucking pose. All right, we'll start winding down soon though. We'll start winding down soon. I think it's about time for us to start winding down. I've built my silly little home. I'm gonna add windows at some point. But what the fuck is that? We've been going for 2 and a bit hours. I think it's about time for us to do the things. I'm getting the EPs. I might take a power nap. Get rid of that. Boop. Much better. I like that. Feels very urban sprawl. All right. Let's drop a save and we'll start winding down. We're going for almost 3 hours, so let's swing on over this way, shall we? Come along, my little jellies. We've been having a chill little hot moment, all right? But I do hope you guys have enjoyed playing a little bit of Minecraft with me. It was a sleepy little Zatsu, but I hope that you all had fun. And of course, I, for one, absolutely delighted in getting to do this. It was an eepy little time, but hell, it was nice to kind of touch on Minecraft again. It's been a long time since we've actually touched on this game, and you know what? I didn't mind it in the slightest. You know, we might do this again. Yeah, I will admit, it's a silly little time, but I had a rather lovely time with it. So, on that note, I am going to go chill down, and I will see you guys on the other side. And by the other side, I mean I will see you all tomorrow. And what is gonna... 𝓂𝓸𝓾, I was setting up to raid you, you punk-ass bitch. You bitch. 𝓂𝓸𝓾, I was setting up to raid you. Why do you fucking do this, 𝓂𝓸𝓾? I was getting ready to fucking raid you. 𝓂𝓸𝓾s, what the fuck? I was about to fucking raid you guys. What the fuck, 𝓂𝓸𝓾? 𝓂𝓸𝓾, the fuck? The fuck, 𝓂𝓸𝓾? I was about to try and do the fucking reverse raid, 𝓂𝓸𝓾. 𝓂𝓸𝓾, I'm gonna fucking hit you with a car. 𝓂𝓸𝓾, I'm going to shove you down the stairs. I'm gonna report you to the fucking cops. I'm gonna plant coke on you and then call the cops. 𝓂𝓸𝓾, I'm going to have you. I'm gonna shove you. I'm gonna bully you, okay? I am going to create a toxic culture of bullying in the workplace, specifically for you, okay? Oh, them's fighting words. Them's fighting words. Listen, 𝓂𝓸𝓾. Listen. I'm gonna open bank accounts in your name, get overdrawn on them, and then proceed to dob you in, and they'll look at you and they'll immediately take you in because you have a criminal record. I'm gonna blame you for everything. Hey, I guess we're gonna be chatting a little bit on at the end. I don't want to let you guys go just yet. How are you doing, 𝓂𝓏s? How are you doing? All right, get on in here. Welcome. All right. How are you guys? Did you enjoy Pokemons with 𝓂𝓸𝓾? Did you enjoy your 𝓂𝓸𝓾-mons? Oh goodness. How are you doing? This is Zanny saying I love you. Don't worry, 𝓂𝓏s. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, 𝓂𝓸𝓾 knows. Okay, 𝓂𝓸𝓾 knows that this is how I do the thing. Not the meow raid. Zenny, please. I don't... Your meow raid. Whatever. It was my first stream with him. I actually, I don't know who even are you. Who are you? Well, hi there. I'm Zander Netherbrand of First Stage Production, EN's first generation. I am the Incubus host of Club Netherbrand. I specialize in story-driven games. I'm also a voice actor. I've been in several little animations, games, and a bunch of little things. I play mostly story-driven stuff with a focus on like strong storytelling, good game mechanics, and a little bit of open world here and there. But mostly I do my thing and have very sort of comfy, cozy, and chaotic little streams. I swing violently between being a comforting presence and an unhinged little guy who's going to make you either want to bludgeon me to death or kind of give me a head pat. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Either way, that's kind of my overarching thing. I've been VTubing for about 2 years total, and yeah, this is where I am. Look at that. One day I woke up, I applied to a company on a laugh one fucking time, and suddenly they dragged me in. One day I just turned up at the office, and they just, you know, I told them I worked there, and you know, they've been buying it for the last 2 years. You know, the manager who was meant to check my papers, I sort of hit over the head and tied up in the basement. But it's fine. Last I checked, he was fine like a year ago. Humans don't need to eat like that often, right? And Necroyasha, thank you very much for the gifted jellies. Welcome aboard those I've received. Welcome aboard, Lockats. Lovely to have you here. And of course, thank you very, very much. Oh, and I also drop ASMR on my membies every couple of weeks. Every few weeks I drop ASMR on my membies because teehee. And Linkwisher as well. The jelly cannon hath been fired. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted jellies. Thank you very, very much. Mass kidnapping in the works here. And of course, Reverie Duelist as well. Thank you for the gifted jelly. Thank you very, very much. My days. What the fuck? What the fuck was that for, Bob? What the fuck was that for, Bob? Bob, what the fuck was that for? What the fuck was that for, Bob? Bob McBobberson? Bob McBobbing Bobberson? Robert McBobberson? What the Robert McBobberson? What was that for? I'm calling you by your full name, not Bob. I'm going full Robert McBobberson. Okay? Don't even. I'm using your full name now. Okay? No. What was that for? What was the at Pecan? How many nickels would we have for the number of times you got raid sniped by whoever you were going to raid? I know. No reason, teehee. I'll teehee you in a minute, you sweet little jelly. Okay, but like we would have multiple nickels. I think it's because of the fact that like Ryzar, Liron, Ash, and I, like, you know, our communities are very, very tight, and we are very, very tight as like a quartet as well. Like they're like my three besties, you know. So you know, it's it's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing. You know, well, what are we meant to do now? I was gonna wind down, but I'm like, I don't want to do it if we've just had a fucking raid and we're partying it up with the Lockats. Well, now it's different. Well, now what are we gonna do? I don't want to. What are we gonna do now? Entertain us, right? Literally, dance streamer, dance. I don't know. I did a workout stream earlier today and panted like an animal. So Zomboid. Oh, don't say that. Oh, don't say that. Oh, don't say that. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, don't plant the thought in my head. Oh, no, don't plant the thought in my head. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And Pez, thank you for the 10 gifted jellies. Thank you for the 10 gifted jellies. Zomboid. 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 Just a quick little bit of Zomboid. I mean, is it fun? It's very fun. It's one of my favorite games. I mean, what you mean, I mean, there's nothing stopping us from just nudging the title of the stream real quick, is there? There's nothing, you know, we can just kind of closing Minecraft /Zomboid. You'd be amazed. See, and it always said that. Cozy Minecraft / Zomboid, here we come. Boop. Oh, look at that. Oh, magic. It's as if by magic. As if by magic, all right? As if by magic. As if by magic, all right? Suddenly, things have changed. Suddenly, things are different. Whoop. Here we go. Boop. Boop. Up. There we go. Oh, and just like that, I've got a second wind. Dum. Da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun. Thank you again, Pez. And 𝓂𝓙𝓻. Okay, but wait. You said you were eepy. Go eep. I have coffee here. I'm good. And I got my sody still. So I got my thing going on. All right. Listen. Look here. Look, listen. Look here. Look, listen. We'll do like an hour max. Like an hour max of zombie. Like an hour max. Okay, come on, get over here now. Come on, I'm kidnapping you. I changed my mind, okay? You know what? I'm so changeable, all right? I'm a little incubus. I'm a demon. I'm allowed to be changeable. Okay? We're being changeable. I'm being changeable. Dun 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 dun. Zanny, you're awesome. Exactly. Who's gonna stop me? Management? No. Guess what? Who's going to stop me? I have a second wind. Who's gonna stop? I don't see anyone around here gonna stop me. Who's gonna stop me? Who's thinking of stopping me? No one. All right. Exactly. Good Netherlings. Who's a good Netherling? There you go. Teehee. All right, we're back on it again. We're back on it again with Project Zomboid. So, last time we discovered one of the most amazing bases in the game, but what we have to do is we have to load up all of our stuff and get ready to make a big, dangerous move from one place to another. And this might be, might be the death of us. It's the most dangerous thing you can do, moving your entire base from one place to another. But it seems it's at that time. It's that time, and we're going to have to be very careful about it. Very, very careful. Who's going to stop me? Gets an ad, YouTube. What happened to Gas Mask Danny? So what happened was he actually ended up building a full self-sustaining home, where he never needed to go outside ever. He actually had everything set up perfectly. Like he had his own farm he had his own farm for vegetables. He had his own stuff for fishing. He had his fishing rods, his fishing traps. Like, he had everything set up to the point where he didn't actually need to go outside anymore, and he kind of could just exist indefinitely. So I decided that it was time to retire him. We got to the point where he was so safe that there was no challenge in the world anymore. The poor little guy was so safe, there was nothing dangerous in the world. I miss my husband. He got a good ending. More episodes of your husband would have meant he had a bad ending. I mean, I don't mean to be that person, but this is the better way of things. It's better this way. It's better this way. You're better off this way. All right? It's much better this way. It's much, much better. If you get enough of the boys into Zomboid, you can take over them all of the prison. Yeah, I was thinking of trying to get more people doing Zomboid. It's just difficult. Right now, only Ash and 𝓂𝓙𝓻 kind of fuck with Zomboid. And kind of, it's more Ash than 𝓂𝓙𝓻. But right now, only Ash kind of fucks with Zomboid with me. But teehee. You changed to Zomboid now? Yeah. It could have ended so bad. RIP the many versions that came before. Right. I don't know. We can be sad that we don't get them anymore, but also... Don't forget don't forget the time he did actually nearly drop dead. You know? Let's not forget the time that he actually did nearly drop dead. Like, we shouldn't forget the time where, yeah, where he was traveling on that road, and, yeah. Yeah, the tires and the horde, and having to fight a horde off with a small knife and then sleep in, yeah. Yeah. He went through a lot on that one. What happens if we found that heaven on earth site? Oh, nothing much. We literally have just started. Like literally we just came home and we started preparing things for like, for leaving. We're literally just filling grocery bags full of our stuff. We're trying to fill some grocery bags with, like, I don't know. We're trying to stuff an M16 into a grocery bag and, like, and start taking stuff to wherever we can sort of go. Oh, gosh. We're just stuffing things in grocery bags and hoping that we can kind of get enough of it home, or like to our new home, so that we don't lose anything. Here we go, grab that. Is it like a complete game, or is it still being developed? Like the developers still adding new things? The developers still adding new things. So the big thing right now is that the developers are still adding stuff. They're still trying to implement NPCs in Project Zomboid at some point in the, like, not too distant future. They're adding people to the team as well consistently. So the devs are still adding things, and they are still, like, you know, steadily making their way through. So, yeah, that's it. Actually, this is Build 42. So they did a full release of Build 42. Well, not a full release, but an unstable release, I should say, of Build 42. And it's been really good so far, so I'm really excited to see the final release. But yeah, they're adding stuff like ragdoll into the game for, like, when you hit enemies with your, or zombies with your car. They're adding in, like, more systems, more weapons. They've added in animal husbandry, so looking after animals on a farm and kind of using that to kind of maintain food and just live your life is all stuff that they have added. So yeah. Pretty good if you ask me. I love that we're just shoving grocery bags full of guns in the back of our car because we don't have any other option. It's literally just plastic bags full of... It's just grocery bags full of guns. Actually, what do we have in there? Okay, we can still fit more. We can still fit more. The only game I've played... State of Decay 2 is fantastic. We were having this conversation actually last time on stream, where I was extolling the virtues of State of Decay and how it was the kind of game that set the standard for kind of zombie stuff on console. Because obviously at the time, the only reason State of Decay even existed was because Microsoft wanted to have a competitor to DayZ. And, like, getting to see a competitor to DayZ actually do well enough to exist is a pretty good thing, you know? The fact that they was actually able to stand on its own 2 feet and build its own kind of footing, to me was very impressive. It came into an oversaturated marketplace because there was an oversaturated... It still is an oversaturated marketplace. But I'm very glad that it did actually turn around and do well for itself. There we go. Hi, Zanny and Jellies. I'm just getting here. I went to a movie with the fam. Hey, nice. We're just doing a little cozy Project Zomboid to round off the stream. I was about to raid Lilo, and then Lilo raided me, and now I'm like, well, I can't just fucking leave, because, like, that's rude if I fucking end it as soon as like, someone raids. So I'm like, you know what? I want to do... And then chat was like, Project Zomboid. And I was like, well, now you're enabling me. Now you're enabling my dark necessities. So that's on you guys. All right, we'll grab 2 more bags. Not gonna lie, getting these, like, plastic bags from the grocery store was, like, the best thing ever. Oh, yeah, I blame you guys. It's all your fault. It's all my Netherlings' fault. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, was it not all my Netherlings' fault? Guys, was it not? I'm pretty sure it was all my Netherlings' fault. I'm 99% sure it was all my Netherlings' fault. The 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 will agree with me. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, I'll make sure your Oshi gets nice things if you agree with me. And hey, 𝔂𝓸𝓼𝓽, thank you very much for the 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, darling. Thank you very, very much. Zanny and all the Netherlings, belated congratulations to your 1000th stream. I'll continue to secretly support you. Darling, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Like, thank you very, very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Daisuki, thank you very, very much. Oh, my days. Thank you. Listen, it doesn't matter if your support is public or secret. It doesn't matter whether you shout about me from the rooftops or keep me just to yourself. Whatever, regardless, your support is why I could do this in the first place. So, thank you. Just thank you. I could not be happier to get to do this and continue to do this. So, thank you all for thank you all for supporting me so much, and thank you, Kyo. Thank you very much, 𝔂𝓸𝓼𝓽. Huge love to you. All right, we're doing our first run to the new property. Look at this heckin' sweetie. Look at this giant sweetie. Alright, we're doing our first drive to the new home. We just need to make this trip twice. And not die. Alright. All the way along the highway. Yeah, just all the way along the highway. This is so dangerous. The fact that we're taking our truck all the way along the highway is such a dangerous move. But we got to make the journey. There's a safe haven. It's the coolest thing. Netherlings 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. If you haven't seen so far, there's an amazing safe haven that we found. And, like, it's actually, like, perfect end of the world, live well type place. And, like, we've discovered it. But the thing is, we now need to move into it and, like, get all of our stuff there. But when I show you this place, you will be delighted by it. You'll think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. It's so good. It's literally a mansion in the middle of the forest. And I love it. It's like a big forest mansion. And it's like really old-timey. So like we're safe inside. Can I just say, this was, by the way, side-eyeing a couple of you Netherlings. A couple of you were saying that this boy wasn't the one. A couple of you were saying that this wasn't the one. that Sol was not the chosen one. This guy is the chosen one. Wait, did we get new membership badges? Oh, yeah, so a bunch of Netherlings hit 2 years as well. A bunch of Netherlings hit 2 years. So, we've had 2 years of memberships. So some of you are getting, hitting your 2-year memberships. So hell yeah. And Cyan POV, thank you very much for the 5 gifted jellies. Thank you, Cyan. A huge thank you. A big mwah to you. Take one of those, you heckin' sweetie. Hey, thank you. Cheers to you. Oh my goodness. With purple horns, yeah, with neon horns. If you stay in the club 2 years, your horns start glowing neon. It's good. And then, well, you should see what you get at 3 years. 3 years is where it really gets fancy. 3 years is it's actually really, really fancy, not gonna lie. Pretty horns. Pretty horns. Very pretty horns. I want to be aged already. You take your time, you'll get there in the end. You know, patience comes with age. Alright, having to drive around that roadblock's the hardest part. One of the harder parts of the journey. Like, the highway is not safe. The highway isn't safe at all. But we got him. This is the hard part of the journey. Alright, what we'll do is we'll kind of drive around them here. Oh, yes! Threaded the needle. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're almost home free. Me and the old folks jelly home remembering Zanny quotes like, I'm too lazy to fuck! I mean, that was kind of an iconic one, though. How else are you meant to describe a panda? That's how pandas are. They're too lazy. Steady. Steady. The trailer's caught. Oh, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Oh. I've been subscribed for a long time, just lurking rather than joining. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. However you want to enjoy the content at hand, honestly. You know, I always say it's not my job to tell you how to enjoy your food. I simply serve the meal. I cook the meal and serve it, but it's your job to eat it, you know? Why was that zombie so fast? So it turns out they get a burst of speed when they get near you now. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're almost to our destination. Okay, okay, it's right this way. It's right this way, Netherlings. I hope you're ready for this. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to see our new home. Been actively trying to participate in the community, finding anxieties with exposure. Oh, hell yeah. No, the community is lovely. I do not think there is a lovelier community in all of the internet. Netherlings are the most ridiculously present, supportive, crazy, chaotic little creatures that I could ever have been blessed with. So, you know, you're in good company. It's true. They're like that. They're fantastic. Yeah. All right. Okay, are you ready to see the place? Are you ready? So first of all, we're going to turn off the road here. And into this little park area, right? Which I know looks weird, right? What's going on here? It's just a long road to nowhere. It's just driving a pickup truck down a dirt road. Don't get me wrong, it's very Americana, but like, it's driving a pickup truck down a dirt road. What could be down a dirt road like this, right? What could be down one of these dirt roads? What's over here? Well, I dare to say more than you could have ever imagined. So we just take our little pickup truck and trailer down here. Alright, you know what? We're going to actually start... We're going to do something real quick. We're going to do something. We're going to drop this while we can. And then... grab this. Sharpen the blade on this axe real quick. I'm going to cut down some of these trees. We're going to cut down some of these trees like so. Because honestly, honestly, it's not great that we have to deal with some of these trees. The trees themselves are a problem. They're going to be a problem down the line. We need to keep this place there. Is this the most Zomboid filled week? No, 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 no. No, no. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There we go. All right. What we'll do is we'll leave those trees cut down. You know what, we'll have to do this again. We're going to cut down a few trees so we actually... I think maintaining the route in and out of this place is going to be one of the harder parts. We're going to have to maintain this place, which is going to be really important. Because if we don't regularly maintain that... it's going to be really easy for us to end up in trouble. There we go. Alright, we cut that free. And now... oh yeah, we're definitely cutting down a few of these trees. We want to leave the dirt path free. Alright, we're almost there though. We're literally just up the drive. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, we get this long stretch here. So far out into the forest that nothing's going to find us as well. And here we arrive. The home away from home. The new home. The place where we're going to live out the rest of our days, hopefully. Say hello to our apocalypse mansion. That's right, a self-sustaining little mansion in the middle of the forest. Somehow, some way, this place has ended up being kind of perfect. What does it have? Why, it has a garden with fresh fruit and vegetables. A high fence around the outside that someone left here. A chicken coop with no chickens inside, but a whole forest full of lumber for us to make use of. And not only that, but a barbecue, a garage, a fishing jetty, a mansion in and of itself, and also a fully equipped forge over here as well. This place is perfect. We finally did it. We finally made it. Alright. Let's show you guys the inside. Now, is this out in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, it is. But is it safe? Yeah, it is. It's 100% safe. It's safe, safe. It's safe, safe, safe. Safe, 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 safe. It's worth it. It's so worth it. We'll still need to board up the windows. We'll still need to probably, like, solder the windows shut. But honestly, this is a good place to be. It's a great place to be. The gate is still open. Ah, that's fine. Nothing followed us. We're leaving it open so that we can drive straight back out. Here we go. We got some spare food as well. Oh, have I shown you the fully equipped cold storage room? No? Oh, well here, have a look. We have a fully equipped butchering and cold storage room as well, with a whole bunch of fresh and frozen meat. You know, just to keep things interesting. But that's just the cold storage room. Maybe you'd like to take a peek upstairs at the fully equipped kitchen as well that we found, with a wood-burning stove. Ah, yes, just this way, just this way. Here you go. Wood-burning stove, fully equipped kitchen, room for, you know, macaroni, rice, all that stuff, right? Tee-hee-hee. Zomboid heaven. It is Zomboid heaven. It is perfect, right? But then again, I'm sure that you'd love to know. Let me unequip. What we'll do is we'll throw this in here and then just drop this. There we go. But then again, I'm sure you'd love to see some of the outside again. Obviously, this little overlook is delightful. Fully equipped barbecue as well. We've got the garage downstairs. Oh, we have 2 wells as well. We have 1 well there, another well there. So we have 2 water sources as well as the river itself. You know, just a standard thing for a regularly fancy person. There we go. Grab some of these. And what do we have now? Ah, yeah, more weapons and ammo. That's right. So what we'll do is we'll drop this off in the garage over here. And you know what? We'll just put this down as well. We'll place item. Perfect. Just there. I love this place. It's great. It's so great. It's everything that you can kind of ask for in a place. The hatchet and the tire iron can go there. Put a couple of the holsters on the wall. And you know what? We'll make this little bit of the wall for weapons. For like ammo. Oh, nope, didn't want those in there. Yeah. What we'll do is we'll put this bit of the wall here. This shelf. This will just be kind of an ammo shelf. And then baseball bats can just go straight here. Shin pads can go here. It feels so domestic when you start moving into a place and it's just like, oh yes, let me put all of my ammunition and gardening tools away. Oh. We're kind of set. I mean, I'm not ready for his adventure to be over. That's the thing. There's still got to be some tragedy mixed in. Like, he's got all of this. Yeah, sure. but it's keeping it. Oh, he's hungry and tired. Wait a minute. Aw, boyo's hungry and tired. Let's open this unlabeled can of food. Ooh, canned chili. There we go. The Incubus is out for angst. Listen. We found this place very quickly. At the very least, our boyo needs to have at least a few rough times, you know? We can't have life treating him too nicely. Like, he needs a couple of things to go wrong at the very least. A pinch of angst. What we'll do is we'll quickly unequip this. And then just drop this here. Morning, Zanny. Morning, morning. I actually think we'll keep one of the fire axes in there as well. Oh, right. We've got all of the... Oh, we've got a bunch of the books here. Oh, we'll drop the books off in the family library. You've seen the family library, yes? It's right next to the loom that we use. The family library. Set another video store on fire. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, it wasn't even my fault. It wasn't my fault, I swear. There we go. And now that's a full bookcase. And we'll throw on these here. Perfect. And one of these. Oh, no, not quite. How much does these weigh? Just one? You know, we'll throw the other one over here. God, we got our full bookshelves. Oh, yes, we also have this lovely little room here. Oh, you know what? We should put the extra books here as well. There we are. We'll drop off some of the packs of seeds as well outside. So that way we can keep looking after the place. Because we've got enough food to last us for quite a long time. The only setback is we have to actually grow it ourselves. But you know what? Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. We can learn how to grow food. It can't be that hard. If any dumb medieval peasant could do it, we can. You know, we'll double up part of the blacksmith's forge for... Oh, you know what? We've got an extra garage here as well. Forgot about that. We'll use this for storing some of the seeds and everything. We'll just throw this all in here. We're so well stocked. Moving in here feels so calming. It is so calming, isn't it? Like, it's just moving in. It's just this little dude moving in and being like, oh, well, this is life now. You know? Well, this is how we live. Well, I won the apocalypse. Cool. I won. Onward and upward. And then equip that secondary. There we go. Let's just throw this on the ground. And... oh, right. We got the sawn-off shotgun as well. We'll just drop that on the end of the table. Wooden axe and the meat cleaver. Yeah, they can both go in here, right? There we go. Wooden axe. Meat cleaver. Perfect. Shelves fully stocked. Look at that. We can be happy, kind of, in a way, maybe. And what do we have here? Blacksmithing. More plastic bags. Oh, spare ammo. Spare... okay, okay, okay. I see it. I see it. All right. I see it. All right, let's drop off some of these. And these. And these. And these. And then we'll drop off the blacksmithing book upstairs. Am I imagining things, or do the shelves visually fill up when you put stuff in them? They do. They visually fill up. So depending on how full they are, it shows how like it reflects on the items. So, you know, when you put stuff on the shelves do get more full. Like if you look at this one here, we're going to throw a blacksmithing book on it. Actually, no, that one's already full. So if you look in the office, do you see how they're pretty empty here? So what we'll do is we'll just put our blacksmithing book on it. And nothing happens initially, but the more you sort of reach and the higher the weight points you end up on with like the shelves, the more full they are. So yeah, I just noticed and I love that detail. Yeah, it's so good. This is why I love this game. It's so much attention to detail. It's so beautiful. Like, there is no reason for this game not to succeed, you know? Everything about it just feels so incredible. Alright, that's the back of that done. Alright, we have all the videotapes. There we go. Videotapes and spare books. We'll need to drop those off. And we're also going to go to bed as well after we do this. And I think actual Zanny might go to bed as well soon. Actual Zanny will go to bed soon as well. That seems like a decent plan. So what we'll do is we'll just head over to where the library is. You know, standard place. Just into here. And you can see how the shelves start off kind of empty mostly. We'll take all of this stuff and put it into the other shelf. Boom. And now you can see this shelf is empty. So we're going to take all of the VHSs that we've got. I'm going to load them all in. All of the VHSs and all the skill books. And just like that, it starts off with a few. And then we add a few more. And it gets a little bit more full. And then we add a few more. And suddenly it's a bit packed. And now the library looks very full. All right, let's take a little sip of the water, and then we'll use the little room that people sleep in. Here we go, and drink. There we go. And, you know, we'll use the downstairs bedroom for tonight since we're feeling, you know, kind of normal. Hell yeah. We're very spoiled today. You're spoiled every day. I just like making sure you're well taken care of. Oh, goodness. All right, there we go. Long sleep. Interesting. All right, there we go. But I do think this is where we are gonna wrap things up now. We took an extra like 45 minutes of Zomboid, but you know what? I had a delightful time with it. So thank you very, very much for joining me. Now, Lockats, I hope you had fun. I hope you locked in, Lockats. And of course, you all had a wonderful time. Netherlings, thank you so, so much again for enabling me. As always, thank you for your enablement. I'll be back tomorrow with Divinity Original Sin 2, and I would love to see you guys there. It's wonderful. If you like Baldur's Gate 3, then you're going to love Divinity. It's made by the same developers. So, until the next, I hope that you all have the most lovely of evenings, and thank you very, very much for continuing to just sort of stick around. If you like the stream, then maybe leave a like. It really does go a long way. And of course, if you are new here, then maybe consider doing a little tippa-tappa-tappa-tappa on the subscribe button. It really does help. And I'll see you all far, far sooner than you think. So, till the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand, and I'll see you in your dreams, my dear sweet mortals. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.